Just answering an email there, and just noticed it then at the last minute. So, hello everyone, welcome. We'll be starting Skyrim in just a second. Just checking it's all okay. Always a little bit early, just to check everything's started. Wow, it started really fast. I'm shocked. Right, now just put it in the correct folder so people know where it is. It's just trying to find it now, isn't it? No, I wasn't shown. Oh, right. Did. I'll put that in. UK. Let's do it kind of semi-properly this time. Oh, hello, Matt goes. Hello, how are you? Let me take it. I'm gonna. Yeah. Put the moderation on just basic. Okay, I hope you're well, Ghost. I hope everything's going for you well, because, yeah, no sleep last night. This was a long way. Oh, I see. Sorry, Ghost. I didn't realise you were so interested in my gameplay. Thank you for that sentiment. That's very kind. Thank you. But I do hope you get some sleep later. So you should sleep like a log tonight. So you probably wake up in the fireplace. Sorry, that was a bit loud. Sorry. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Super Saturday and howdy partners. Hope you enjoy it. Okay. I haven't got a black thing on the clash. Right. So we're blood on the ice. I came up to this door. I was trying to trigger it, after the stream last week. I was trying to trigger it, and tried various things, following somebody, talking to as many people as I could, and then I thought I'll go up to the house and see if that would do anything. And then I didn't. Well, no, I didn't cheat. Goes, no, it's not a cheat. No, I didn't. Start it by doing that thing to the quest doesn't start. All I did was I came up to the house thinking, well, I know that's where it is, so I'll just go up to it. And then when I came up to it, it said I could unlock it, and I thought it was like a depth, so I thought, well, yeah, I may as well try and open it. So I opened it, and as soon as I walked in, it triggered the blood on the ice. So I didn't use any exploits or anything. I just went through the door. I didn't think I'd be able to get in, to be honest. But when it came up as pick the lock, I did that, and it triggered it, and then I came straight back out, and that's where I left it. So no sneaky stuff. And about the whole cheating thing. Look, I'm cheating as well. Let's be honest about it. I've got mods on which alter things, and that's cheating. So we all like to just mix things a little bit. All right. So let's have the end of that debate. So yeah, blow on the ice. So other things to do for today. No sneaky stuff. You pick that lock. Well, look, I was trying. Look, I know I said I'm not a sneaky person. Well, I have been sneaky. Because if you go in sneakily, there's a chance you can hit something with a sneak attack. So even Eowyn, it's going to do some kind of bit of sneaking. Because as you see, we've put points in sneaking. So, it's more the murder and all that kind of stuff that we're not interested in. Like the Dark Brotherhood, which is why we didn't do it. So, sneaky. I think sneaky is a good thing to have in any character, really. Except for one, which is the one of the possible ones. Now, other ones, this is a Creation Club one, but I did this the other day on something. I think it was on Frandolf, and it is a darn good armor outfit, and it's one of the best armors in the game. So that's why it's so good, and it was fairly quick. So I might do that. But I'm not trying to promote it. Then I might purchase this house. That's if we get phase 2, and then got to kill the giant, bring an amulet to Torbjorn. You know, so I've just got a general kind of report to Jarl of Whiterun. So it's just like little side stuff. Although one of them is a bit more than that. One is investigate the Boethia cultists. So I'm not sure if that's the one with the people, you know, with the poison stuff they squirt at you, or whether it's the one where we supposed to kill a friend. I don't know, but I know I could get Nassim, I would. So that's the kind of what's on the table today. I cleared it especially. All right, so let's start along this. I hope you're well. Let me write your name down, Ghost, since I. So if Queen comes in, I won't say anything to upset her. I may have upset her in the past. I tried to defend myself, but yeah, I might have said something which could be classed as so. You know, I think I'll accept that I may have done at some point. So therefore, I won't be doing that anymore. I want to keep myself clean, and you know, especially now she's in the Marines. So we're Eowyn. That's a kill all type. So is that the one we got to kill a friend? Yeah, probably won't do that one then. So that's the one where you get stuck on the post. Kill some. Oh, you got to kill somebody that likes you. Oh, I thought I'd be able to do like Nassim. Never mind. All right. So okay then. So I'd have to do a friend. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. So here we are. We've picked a lock. All right. For some reason it does that. That's because. The reason why this is all the official homes, not the Creation Club ones, is because our save won't load. That's because I've deleted that particular autosave. It does this every time I go into either Breeze Home or whatever. It only seems to do it on certain characters. See, again, it comes up with the thing. So, it will save when it's in there, even though it says it won't. Now, I don't need to sneak, do I? So we have to look around. So welcome everybody. I hope you enjoy it today, and please make a decision. I think I just got. That was why I was slightly late, because I think it was from you, Ghost, where you were saying you don't mind who next, as long as it's not Saruman. But it ain't Saruman, so you're all right. From the marks on the floor, it looks like this box was pushed against the wall recently. Okay, now the thing is, I've never ever done a horrible character, so that was a one-off. Just to try to do an evil character, really. Oh, skeever droppings and cobwebs, great, excellent. So yeah, I suppose this could break as well, couldn't it? Dare I sit in the chair? No, it's probably not a good idea. So let's hope this don't break. I mean, there's a very good chance that it might break. Oh, why has this got a gap? I'll do that in a minute. And then there's this. The shelf is filled with more of those butcher flowers from around the city. One pile looks misshapen. Yeah, I think this is where the thing is. I managed to complete this one. I thought at the end of it, this thing would acquire some kind of power or something. So that was what I was thinking, because it's just blank. It doesn't say it has an effect. So I thought, well, I don't know, maybe because I haven't done phase 2, I never found out what it did. So I've no idea what it actually does. Should I go and investigate that? Yeah, I tried selling it and I couldn't sell it either, because you got to sell it to Callixto, haven't you? And I couldn't sell it to him. Anyway, follow up on the clues. It's nailed to the wall. Oh, let's open that now. Hi Kyle. Hello. Welcome Kyle. Welcome Ghost, by the way. Oh, sorry, I didn't do a thumbs up, Ghost. Sorry. Hello Kyle. I don't know why I do thumbs ups to people and then the old one or two I miss out. Don't take that as being you get special treatment. That's just you know, sometimes I like to do a thumbs up. Wow, this is a pretty shocking state in here, says Eowyn. Oh, I wonder what's going on. So I do the voice now and again. I mean, some say I go over the top, but you know, I think I do it. Yeah. The altar is built to some unknown magic. It looks like someone is using body parts towards some gruesome end. Wow, I'll better take that then. If you do the right side of Civil War, the guards will tell you who to sell it to, and the Jarl's men also tells you to, who to sell it to. Oh right, okay then. Not sure which side we're on. We're on the Imperial side, aren't we? Hello, Kyle. I mean, my 361. You missed your Skyrim, but my Super Nintendo is out, so my Nintendo Switch controller and Joy-Con. Bummer. Oh. Why don't you just get another one? Silly question, I know, but you know, you could get like, you know, one of the cheaper ones as opposed to the Microsoft official one. Oh no, you said the PS5, didn't you? Sorry, PS5. sorry, PS5. Right, I'll see if I can read this. You know, I've got to lean forward, because if I lean forward, it goes slightly sharper. 17 tendons and assorted ligaments. Again, 4 bucketfuls of blood. 2 spoons of marrow, no more than 2 from a thigh, 12 yards of flesh before cutting. And then stars scrying to the edge of the ice mine. They apparently don't make them last too long. Mine lasted quite a while. Look to the lights to where the souls dance. Reveal the time when the spark will revive, when the rotted unites under the most skillful hands. Translations from older texts as interpreted by the Aelids and first transcribed to by Altmer province and authorities unknown. Nothing is built to last. Yeah, not these days, Kyle. Sorry, but that's one of my big gripes about the world. You know, back when my youth, everything was built to last a very long time, you know, like 10 years minimum. And then they decided, oh, hang on, we can make a quick buck if we do until they don't last long, and you ought to keep buying them. You know, that's when the rich people came in and decided we all want to get rich. And I'm afraid that's the way the world is these days. I just look up here, but I think that's all of it. Well, I don't know though. Oh yeah, then you got some weird chairs. Maybe the chair is trying to get some sleep. Chair is stacked. Yeah, I wonder why it's like that. He's to lie down on the seat. At least one more spot to check. Yeah. Right. Well, I just found it goes. So yeah, I haven't got the text on because every time the speech is on, it cuts the sound down so much I can't hear what they're saying, and I'm trying to listen to it sometimes while I'm looking at that. Mom usually blames me for dropping controllers on the floor, but I could have sworn that the casing was sturdy enough to take a beating. They're not, unfortunately, Kyle. They're not meant to take a beating anymore. They're cheap and shoddy. You know. And especially if they're giving it away in a system, they don't want to, why should they do something really fantastic when they can sell you something cheap and you don't have to keep buying new ones? They're not stupid, these people. They're far too intelligent for their own. That's why we're running out of resources. Yeah. I think there's a little bit of lag because we've got trees in here. So I guess it is my fault, huh? Well, no, it's not your fault really, because it should last, like you say. Yeah, it may survive a normal drop, but if you throw it around and drop it too many times, there's always a chance. And occasionally, you do drop it. I've dropped mine a couple of times because it's been on the end of a lead and it pulled out of my hand and dropped on the floor. So these things happen. I don't know where I'm going now. I'm trying to zero in on where I am. Right, I'm here. Right. Follow up on clues. See, it says follow up on clues. but it doesn't say how you follow up on the clues, does it? So yeah, I wish it would be a little bit more informative. And he did hit his TV. Yeah, we don't talk. Although that was a new VR one, so yeah, and that one's still fine. But yeah, that's why I get annoyed at games that are really difficult, because it causes people to throw their controllers. And I'm sorry, but if you do a game which, you know, throws controllers around, I mean, is that what you want? You want to make a game to throw controllers around because somehow, you know, them having to buy another controller benefits you? You know, it makes me wonder sometimes.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
So? Is the war really over?
I wish I could say that it was.
It's
not that simple. Many Stormcloaks will fight until they die, because they still believe in fighting for Skyrim's freedom. But without Ulfric, the movement will wither and die. It's only a matter of time.
I thought we got rid of Ulfric. Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, it didn't really... Oh yeah, folk were talking about murders, Captain.
Terrible shame that. Seems we have a killer on the loose here in Windhelm. He's claimed 3 victims that I know of, though maybe there's more that haven't been found yet. All lovely ladies too. Let's hope the gods find that demon soon and introduce him to the headman's axe.
Is that it? No other...
Fair winds and calm
It might be
seas.
because I've done the Civil War. That's kind of going to ruin it as well. He was the previous one, wasn't he?
Serving as steward to Ulfric Stormcloak was a great honor, but I don't miss his temper.
Do you know what this amulet is?
I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Callixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it.
I love the Stormcloaks, but I enjoy the Stormcloak armour because blue is my favourite colour. Yeah, you got a good point there. My real beef with the Stormcloak armour is the fact that, you know, it's terrible price on it. That's why I always collect the Imperial one at the start of the game and sell it. Right, okay, so we could see Callixto.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
I will, thanks. Can I take the cheese? So,
Being in exile is the most humiliating thing I've experienced in my life.
Oh, he's still here then? I can never understand why they leave the bodies here for so long. I'll tell you what, I'll drag him away. You know, you don't want him cluttering up the dinner. You know, the dinner, do we? I mean, let's shift him in the corner here. You know, because you know, they're trying to eat their food. Where's Ulfric? Wasn't he down there? So why is it some disappear and some don't? I'll just ask everybody because in case there's not a mission.
I'll admit, one of these days.
Damn those forsworn! Think they can kill people in my city? I'll have Madanach's head. Stay out of trouble in my city.
Right, in the corner under a light. Is that where I'll put him? I don't know where I'll put him now. Is that what I did? You'll yeah, I already killed. Alright, I'll move it. Several sisters are calling this place home now, yeah. Alright, I'll put him somewhere else then. I snuck him there, I mean, it's more obvious now, but you know, I thought in the corner, you know, even though it's, you know, lights there. It's the best corner, really. Right, anyway. So, we got to see Callixto. It didn't really give you a lot, does it? I bet it's gone down here now, isn't it? No? But yeah, I just wish it would like move on and like do so and so. It's like it just seems a bit odd. So it says follow up on clues. What does that mean? Sell the thing to Callixto? Wander around a bit more? I mean, that's why I've always had trouble with this quest. It's just You know, unless you've done it like recently, it's like, you know, it don't make a lot of sense, do it? Talk to people, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. It should have started off with a dead body there, shouldn't it? So I'll talk to some people. And hopefully it won't take all day. I won't talk to him because he might report me to the local police. So there's probably nobody here. Just the guards, isn't there? Yeah, I noticed. I think we could have done... excuse me, son, did you say anything?
Pa says the Empire made us leave, but the Empire just does whatever the Elves tell them to.
To stop a war. Which would have catastrophic events across the whole of Tamriel. That's why Thornstar Winterhold is my favourite landmass, because the snow ground looks really nice. Yeah. I don't know. I prefer, you know, I'm a person that, you know, loves the you know, the attractive stuff. You know, lovely beach. You know, not beaches. We're talking about. You know, lovely. You know, green fields, trees. You know, so you know, when it comes to like snow and all that, well, you know, it's okay, but it's a bit bleak. You know, so I prefer some, you know, nice and shiny. You know, and you know, big towns.
It's so good to see you again.
Could you train me to be better at pickpocketing? Just in case I have to get something off of some horrible person.
I'll teach you.
Like steal his weapon.
Cost you.
Oh, I don't know if I got enough.
The divine smile on a charitable soul.
Well, let's hope so. So I'll do a bit of Eowyn in between. Right, I'll talk to... It's not bad with the swapped armour, it just saved me putting an armour mod on. Which are really big. Excuse me, Mr. Big.
Can't believe Ulfric's gone. If not for Hermir, I'd have left the city by now.
Alright.
Whether it's armour you need or a new blade, come see me.
Evening. I say there, Aval? I say, Aval.
If you need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet. Be sure to
I
stop
like using
by
here to
Sabri's
pickpocket
used
training
wares in the
long
Great
before I
Court.
start quest. Yeah, I don't usually do stuff until I meet them. You know, I don't go out of my way or, you know, do the quick way of doing
don't
things.
haggle. If you want a lower price, look elsewhere.
Alright, I will. Do you mind if I just sell some
a
up?
bit of this and a bit of that.
Because I've got a load of jewels, keeps picking them up every week. You know, to be honest, I don't need them all. I can always keep the gold, but I sell everything that isn't gold. Because I'm only interested in the gold. Because somebody said once that, you know, gold is the best one to do. I find it doesn't make any difference. I don't know, that's what I found. I tried it once. I tried silver one, gold one. Yeah, I seem to do the same enchantment.
Thank you for your custom.
So so I thought, well, there must be something in it. So I decided to do that.
Ulfric Stormcloak was a true hero of Skyrim. He stood up to the Thalmor and refused to turn his back on Talos.
I won't say anything about that. You must be devastated by his death.
I don't care what the Imperials say. When Ulfric Stormcloak died, one of Skyrim's greatest heroes was lost. Now at last the Thalmor will get their way. The worship of Talos will finally be stamped out.
No.
Think.
No.
Those true sons and daughters of Skyrim will never cease to worship mighty Talos. If we cannot do so in our temples, we will do so in our hearts. Oblivion, take the Thalmor. I'll never give up Talos, not even if it means my life. Let them come and make me a martyr.
You can't ever get a word in when somebody starts talking. See, the Imperial side is wrong. No. Yeah, I was just about to comment on that, Ghost. Yes.
Blessings of Arcade be upon you.
Yes, the Stormcloak's not winning. Alright? But the thing is, the Stormcloaks are not under the Elves, not influenced by the Elves. The Elves just let them do it because they know that by being Stormcloaks and defeating the Imperials, that makes Skyrim weaker. But because if the Imperials win, that keeps them strong so they can rebuild from there. You know, he's only, you know, Ulfric is only interested in Skyrim, nothing else. The Imperials want to get back what they lost. So this is a platform once the Imperials win to rebuild and stick with that, you know, treaty for the moment until they're strong enough to get rid of them. So that's why a lot of people argue that, you know, that's a good idea. I say there.
If you've got some time, stop by my House of Curiosities. I promise you'll see wonders.
Where is it? Just there? Do you know anything about this amulet?
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the wheelstone.
No,
it's
the skull.
An heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage.
Oh, yeah.
I would be interested in acquiring it.
Really?
If you're willing to part with it, that is.
Is it a good idea?
For a piece like that, I could pay 500
Is it a
gold.
good idea to sell it? I'll put it in now so that you've got plenty of time. Because I think I did, when I did it for the very first time, I think I said I'll hold on to it for now, and then I couldn't sell it after that. But it might be because Callixto did get killed. By the way, you want to see what the amulet can be? Sell it. What do you mean? Because have I got to show this to somebody as evidence? I did show it to the Jarl there, so he's seen it, but have I got to show it to anybody else? And if I do sell it to him, does it have an enchantment or something? That's what I would like to know. And on my 360, I did complete Blood on the Ice Phase 2 as well. I had a look. And I've done the second phase. Gets his power from... The amulet gets his power, so it's best to sell it then. That's what you're trying to tell me.
The wheelstone? Have you decided to sell it yet?
Yeah? I'll tell you what, I'll quick save here, because, you know, just to give you time, so if I get it wrong, I can reload it.
My sister,
about that
the
amulet.
wheelstone? Have you decided to sell
well,
it yet?
you have yourself a deal there, sir.
Wonderful. This will be a splendid addition to my private collection. I don't care much.
No, nothing's happened.
One way or the other.
Okay, thank you. Alright, let's see what it says now. Now, trouble is that thing will be overwritten. That's a good point. So what I'll do is... Sorry, I'm just going to take a bit of planning this. I'm going to save over that quick save. Silly, I know. Although no, I don't want to do that. No. Oh, well, I mean, you say that's the correct thing to do, because I was stuck with that for years. Right, okay, so now what? Just says, I mean, it just says follow up on clues. I mean, look out, world, Ray, world destroying, to think. Thanks, Ghost, that always thrills me so. Well, I know you'll never be swayed by the Imperial thing. See, I've watched loads of videos about this whole subject, and you know, I've grown tired of it. You know, but you know, once and the overall consensus seems to be that they both have plot holes, but the Imperials, if there's any chance of them winning, you go with the Imperials, because eventually they will get to a point where they can defeat them. And once they defeat them, then they'll probably bring back Talos, because they only have stopped, you know, agreed to their thing because you know, they would have been destroyed without it, because they're quite weak. But once they're strong and they're removed, or their threat is no longer a threat, then they can bring it back. So that's my take on it. But you know, I've just changed my mind many times, because for 11 of those years I was on the Stormcloak side. So yeah, it doesn't tell you nothing, does it? Hello, Queen. Hello, everybody. Having a great day. Hello, Queen. How are you? I would like just Queen. I just want to say one thing. If I ever have offended you or accused you of cheating or anything like that, I apologise. Okay, so let's forget that whole incident. I'll try not to do it again. Let's forget that whole incident, eh? Should we put it under the carpet and blow it away? There you go. All right. Because yeah, maybe I did one day, you know, inadvertently say it, and I may have tried to cover it up after. I don't know. If this game allowed my character to head to the Farmer Island, all my characters would be taking a seawood. Oh, okay. Didn't know that island.
I own Hollifrost Farm outside the city.
So yeah, this is always
it's honest word.
A troublesome one. This quest is again. I said I'm fine. I'm fine many times. Okay, all right, okay, yeah. I may have gone a bit too far trying to defend myself, but I don't know. I thought I had a case, but yeah, I know. I mean, my memory is terrible. I may have one time said something that upset you, so hopefully we can let all that go now. Hey, chummy captain.
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people around.
All right. So, yeah, have I got to speak to him, or should I talk to the
fair winds
the original one?
I don't like talking to someone who holds their honor so cheaply.
So yeah, how are you, Queen, as well?
Serving as steward to Ulfric Stormcloak was a great honor.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
So how does it progress now? So you know, this is where it all falls down, isn't
as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
Because now, you know, we don't know where we got to go. So this is why this is a stupid quest.
It was a pleasure to talk to someone.
It's because somebody... No, that's the wrong door. Oh, he's just leaning. Right.
Something you need, you miserable wretch.
So, yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, I wish it would just... It's trying to after picking the wrong side in the Civil War. I don't know, you have your view on it, don't you, Goose? I know, mine's changed a few times over the years. He picks the wrong side a lot. Oh. Sleepless night makes for a long day. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We all have our opinion about the flipping war. I mean, as I say, I was Stormcloak till about 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago. And then I saw some videos about it all, and I thought, well, maybe I got it wrong, you know. And so I don't know, but it's a case either way. But it's all full of plot holes anyway. My day is good. I'm ahead on recording on my new episodes of Render, and I've got to play a bit of Hogwarts today, so it's all good. Oh, well done. How are you finding Hogwarts, Queen? Yeah, I've seen the first episode of Render. I've seen some of the second, and I saw the third one, and I liked them. So,
spare a coin for a poor old woman.
Of course.
It's so good to see you again.
Here, have a gold coin.
Oh, thank you.
You've been up since so 5:15.
Divines bless your kind heart.
Yes, unfortunately, it's a gift that we have.
The divine smile on a charitable soul.
When we get, when we grow old, you need less sleep. That's a fact of life, unfortunately. I don't know why. It's probably because we're not as active. So therefore we don't expend so much energy and tire ourselves out. I mean, that's a theory I'm just throwing out there. and yeah, you're right about it. See what happens when you pick the wrong size. I mean, so I gave it up around 1. Yeah. I get occasionally. I get that.
I ask only for
right, I'm going into the castle. Right, that's right. I've just lost a minute. I'm trying to think. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. I forget. If there's any boring bits, I'll start cutting out from now on. I did cut out something. I was going to cut out that whole conversation that we had. You know, Queen, and maybe I ought to. I don't know. Yeah, if you want me to cut that out, I could cut it all out. You know. I'm easy. I've had problems with sleep when my brain starts to churn out ideas. Yeah, that's what will prevent you from sleeping. Definitely is if you go to bed and you're thinking about things. If you know, you got to try and relax, take it easy, you know, soothing music, watch a nice gentle comedy, you know. So I mean, just try and get rid of. You start thinking, oh God, you know, because when I start thinking, oh God, what should I do in Skyrim? What kind of characters? You know, I can't sleep. When you start cutting it up your stream, you end up cutting the wrong place. Well, yeah, I'm not super accurate at it. You know, some people knit it all together well. Sometimes I see a door and I think, all right, there's a door there, I'll cut it there, and then I go back to another door, which is sometimes slightly different, and I think, I'll cut it there. You know, it's half.
Leave me alone. Can't an old man have some peace?
Yeah, so how do you advance this? That's what I mean.
Powers.
Who made this? They didn't really advance it very well, did it? Because now we're...
if you look in the right places.
I don't know how to edit my videos. What I show is what I actually do unedited. Nice and simple. Yeah, I mean, that's how I like to do it, Queen. I just like to leave it as it is. But I know, some bits where I'm walking backwards and forwards without really getting anywhere.
I do the cooking and cleaning
possibly is boring, so I cut it out. So I can't even talk to him about it. So this is why I hate this quest. Yeah, that's probably yeah. I ought to, as you say, starting the end, do the Civil War at the end. Well, if you could all decide on a character instead of nobody voting, I'd get somewhere. At the moment, nobody's voting. I got 3 people that's voted. 2 from the community. Yeah, I went Imperial, yeah. What, you do it as well? Well, good luck with trying
you have something to say,
dog? Put that point over with Ghost.
Damn Imperial. Speak. They won't hold Dawnstar forever.
Sworn.
I'll tell you what, Goose, I didn't see you having a go at
I'll have Madanach's head.
Queen if she's an Imperial, although she's not playing the game as I'm. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, in that case, yeah, let's not go down that road. Let's not go down that road. Let's not.
Steward to Ulfric Stormcloak was a great honour.
What do you want?
Let's ignore that statement. And then nobody chat about nothing to do with the war. Hey, you ignorant.
My time is limited, so speak quickly.
So, I don't know, how do you progress phase 2? Please, tell me how to progress phase. Well, I mean, we got to get him arrested. Oh, we got to see Viola Giordano. That's it. Right, so I'm trying to, think it out. This is why I need assistance. Right, we got to find Viola Gondenberry or something. He picked Imperial before he did the quest, and it seems to be designed for a Stormcloak run there, or at least do the quest before. Yeah, you're right there. Yeah, I probably went wrong on that. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I don't think they collude with the Thalmor. The Thalmor just observe what he's doing, see that he's could possibly stir up trouble for the Imperial, and so they just let him get on with it without stepping in to interfere with it. So it seems like they just this could work to our advantage kind of thing. I don't worry about this quest other than stopping the killing. Okay.
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much.
Isn't there the Hall of the Dead? Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll go in the Hall of the Dead, because I do know that at some point you go here. Come Eowyn, there's not much Eowyn fighting today. I say, is anybody at home? Says Eowyn. Probably don't say that at all, does he? My liege! I got a liege. I should have to put a bandage on it. Feel free to laugh at that one. I think I'll buy it and outfit it and then leave this house alone. Which one? Outfit what? I say hello. Hello, is there anybody here? And anybody that's, you know, looking at the dead, looking at, you know, noticed anything to do with, you know, the bodies? Anything like that? The house with, oh, the Hjerim or whatever, Hjerim. Hjerim. Yeah. I like all the names in Skyrim, but I'll tell you what, that's the one that really throws me, that one. About 3 feet. Isn't there somebody down here, you know, cutting up the, all the dead bodies or something? You got an interview, or am I thinking of something totally different? So this is why this quest is hated by everybody. It's because it's just so darn difficult to move it along. And so you wander around for hours like this, not knowing what to do. So I don't know, whoever came up with this idea really didn't do their homework. It must have been shoveled in at the last minute. I thought, what time is it? You got to look for Viola, isn't it?
And grant peace to these departed souls.
I thought it was, no, it's not the priestess, is it? We followed the blood trail. It led into the house. We've done that. I'm trying to think where Viola. She's in that the other quarter bit, isn't she? So let's try that. I mean, we'll end up probably leaving this again. This is why this one is always one of my ones that I never seem to complete. I've only done it twice. Yeah, it seems to me like that. Like they just shoveled it in at the last minute and they hadn't quite, you know, sorted it out. And it's like, oh, well, that'll do. You know, they'll work it out. You know, you know, we don't like, you know, lead them by the hand. You know, they didn't have things like Witcher senses, did we then, or Zero Dawn senses. Hello.
What do you want?
I just came to say hello. It's like real life, isn't it, this game? Everything's so miserable. Jess complains about it. Jess complains about it all the time. You know, when she was working in that shop, you could always look on the map and see where she lives. Yeah, that's a good point. That's why I need help. But she's probably wandering around because it's kind of, you know, dinner time. So she's probably just wandering about, to be honest. So I think I'm barking up the wrong tree. There's her house, but I guarantee she's out because, you know, she's out and about hovering. So we just got to track her down. She's normally in this kind of, you know, yeah, wandering around here, isn't she? But yeah, I always hated quests because we always end up, you know, going back and forth. I'll go in here a minute.
Got something for just
but, you know, I don't like doing boring videos.
Give a holler if you haven't. Can't say I mind the sight of all the Imperial guards. It's a change for the better.
What do you got for sale, buddy?
Take a look.
Anything to get rid of the boredom. Have we got ingredient-wise? Nah. No, she's always looking for the butcher. Oh, she's always looking for the butcher. So
you come again.
All right, well. So, well, yeah, it could take a while to do all this. I'll just put my sunglasses away. We'll just wander around and hope we bump into her. Because she's usually on the, you know, well, not on the prowl. So she's usually, you know, wafting about on her, you know, her set course. You know, they've all got schedules, you know, disappearing from games now. Guaranteed the next one won't have schedules. But she does not want to actually... Might as well keep her flipping. There she is! Hello!
What do you think?
Oh, sorry!
Good to see you. At least you know how to treat someone properly.
I just panicked.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around.
Can you tell me anything about him?
After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
I'm not surprised.
Women murdered time and again, and all the guards care about is the war.
No, nothing's going to trigger you. You're supposed to look at the diary, you know, the diary, isn't he? Next. You're supposed to hand the, supposed to trigger the event and go to the Jarl, and then someone adds a mod that changes all the cities. Well, it didn't change all the cities, I'll tell you what I will be doing is, got away that one. I'll tell you what I will be doing. There is a mod which does change some of the cities. That's a good point, Ghost. Bit late telling me that, weren't you? Sorry. Sorry. No, sorry. Don't let. They're going to take that as criticism now, aren't you? That's the point. Did I pick up the bounty note? Sorry. The butcher. What's it called? The butcher. Butcher of the Butch. I didn't pick it up, did I? That might be where I went wrong. Stoneflesh? That one? Alright, I'll go in the house. I don't know why bother. Sorry, I just don't know how to do this quest. Like, I think the first time I did it, I didn't do too bad on it. But, like, I can't seem to do it anymore. I don't know the sequence. It's been so long ago that I did it that I don't know the sequence anymore. So I get stuck all the time. Oh yeah, I gotta find the house. That's it. Yeah, I was trying to think what I had to do then. Right, I gotta find the house. I know exactly where to go. I'll give you a bit of peace, because...
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much.
Right, past the first one, it's not that one. It's the second one. Finally sucked that in my head. Right, let me see if I may not have picked up the note. Again, a weird kind of elvish Presley. Where was it? In the wardrobe cabinet. Hello, is there anything in here? She's the one who tends the dead, yeah. What's there a minute more there? I won't take it. Right, I'll take one of these. I'll take two, just... Right, it might be now that I picked up the note. They're all the same, aren't they? I might work. But it didn't trigger nothing, does it? It didn't say like, oh, go and see Viola now. It's like... I mean, alright, it tells you there. But at least it could say, you know, pick up the note, pick up the diary. At least give you a pointer, can it? But talking too much, aren't I? I'll go to the next fucking Viola. I mean, what I've seen her, it's always usually in this area. Ah, there she is. Excuse me.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Oh. What can you tell me about the butcher?
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him.
Yeah.
The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
Alright. Well, why can't the guards help?
They say they're too busy with the war.
This is over.
I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own?
I did find this journal in the killer's lair.
Huh? What's it say?
Well, it sounds like a necromancer has been experimenting. It's probably necro.
Wuunferth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years. As long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward.
Oh, good. Right, okay.
He'll
so
listen to you.
Just didn't pick up a note. Right, well, anything
After
else?
What happened?
No,
we were
alright.
murdered time
Alright.
and again, and all the guards care about is the war.
Alright, already. I just discussed that with you. So yeah, character. Yeah, please vote. Cause as I was saying earlier, I didn't finish it off. I do that sometimes. I'm starting and I don't finish. I've only had 2 votes. Now I've got what, 500 subscribers? I mean, either 498 aren't watching anymore, so please stay subscribed. And Jess. Now Jess is a subscriber, but I mean, so I got her input, right, and I know what hers is. I won't tell you. But apart from that, I've only got 2. So apart from my own family, I've only got 2. So I want more than 2. I want like 10. So I could say, right, okay, that's a nice little consensus.
Serving as steward to Ulfric Stormcloak was a great honor, but I don't miss his temper.
Well, I do believe, going by what Viola says, that the killer is Wuunferth the Unliving.
That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof?
Well, we have evidence of necromancy, and I found this amulet.
I don't want to believe it. Wuunferth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the whispers had truth to them. Wuunferth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter.
Which bit?
The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
No, I'm not going to do my impression. I'm not going to do my impression of somebody in Dad's army. I mean, you don't want to see that, do you? Oh no, sorry, on the buses. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see my impression of one of the people on the buses. I've been perfecting for years. Oh my God, oh. Should have got. Yeah, I'm just realised that, guys. That's why I'm turning back. But if anybody wants me to do an impression of the guy in on the buses, the guy with the glasses and the peaked cap who fancies himself too much, if you want me to do an impression of that, please let me know. He's now in jail. Hello, what's going on? Didn't attack him, did I? Or maybe they're putting him in the jail. Oh yeah, look, he's creeping up on him. He's going to arrest him. I'm seeing him being captured in real time. Never seen this before. It's taking a long time, isn't it? He probably, they're both at walking pace. They can't catch up with each other. I won't interfere because it might break it. So and nobody wants to hear that impression then. Oh, I was hoping I could sway you. They are bringing a magic user falsely accused to jail. Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. They're guiding him to the jail. Oh, yeah. Of course he is. Yeah. We're in the barracks. Yeah, of course we are. Yeah. Sorry. Me no understandy. I thought he was about to pounce on him. Sorry, I misinterpreted that. Because I was waffling on about flipping on the buses. One of the greatest TV shows ever. If you like buses, that is. Makes sense, yeah, you would guard them. I mean, you could shut the gate. I'd lock them in if I was you, mate. I'd lock them in. Lock them in there tight. That's it, open the gate. See that people think this stuff is made up. Wrong one.
In you go.
I see people think that, they just appear there. Oh no, happens in real life. People just don't bother to follow it. But you're doing a good job there, sir. Do you mind if I interview the assailant? Who I may have actually put them in jail?
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
I'd like to train in destruction magic.
Mind what or who?
Okay, have a good stream. I have to head out for granddaughter's soccer game. Soccer game? Great. Can I watch? Take care, Queen. God, you always beat me to that now. Queen, won't take the notice of me if I say take care anyway. Take care, Queen. Have a good day. I hope you enjoy watching the football. Do you like football, by the way? Although I won't hold you up. Maybe he's got a stew there for a bit.
Are well and good, but magic is the true power in this world.
Well, I disagree. Sword and Shield's pretty darn terrific. Took out the Ebony Warrior, won it, and then I was accused of sneaking, which is not part of my character, so I did it about 3 other times. Have you had time to stew?
I'd explain my research.
No, you haven't had time to stew. Alright, I'll wait 12 hours. What's 12 hours? I'll wait 10 hours. I'll wait till he's had a good stew. Hope you're enjoying the stream. If you are, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'm desperate. I'll do another 2 just to complete the 12. I should have done 12. In fact, I'll do 1 more just to tip it past the 12, so it'll really trigger it. It could be he's got a stew for a while. Hello, Stew. You're chatting to nobody there. Hello, Wolf.
Leave me alone.
Alright, I've got to probably leave it a few days. Alright. Alright, in that case, we'll mosey off. Always got to look both ways. It's like turn right, turn left, turn right. Always get mixed up. Hello. Have a great sleep, everyone. What time is it? 5. Oh, it is 5 o'clock in the morning. What, nobody wants to hear the Omnibus's impression? I can't remember the name of the chap. But there was like Sid, was it? Sid. Somebody else. The lady, with the glasses, he's always the whinge. Breaking or bending quest. Breaking or bending quest left and right. Yeah, I don't mean to, Ghost. It's just a symptom of the game that, sometimes things break. Wonderful game that it is. It's just got a bit of breaking. That's good as made out of the creation engine.
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
Well, I'm trying to talk to the guy before, but he won't talk to me. Alright, I'll go back to the Jarl. That's why I hate doing this one, because, it's alright if you're doing this. I think it will be, oh, right, okay. It's because it's just a pain to do. Right, where's Jorleif or whatever his name is? Because I can't remember. Oh, he's lonely. Oh, that's
caused enough trouble.
Jorleif.
I don't like talking to someone who holds their honor so cheaply.
Don't blame me.
Damn Imperials. They won't hold Dawnstar forever.
Why are they all in a bunch?
You have something to say, dog? Something on your mind?
Woof. They don't like me. I wonder why they don't like me.
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people around.
Alright, I'd like to buy the house then.
Splendid. There's a house available right now.
How do you pronounce it?
Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody pronounce it. Because it could be Hjerim, it could be Hjerim, it could be Hjerim. I mean, does anybody know? I think they like, do you mind if I decorate it? Although, what's the point?
Fair winds and calm seas. That's an old sailor's part.
Okay, well, I'll give up then. It's mods. Put mods on, things break. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, this town doesn't look as though it's been changed at all, bar a few trees. So I don't know, and a couple of flags. So I don't know why it would mess this up. Hello?
It's so good to see you again.
Have a gold piece.
Oh,
so I think, I've done what, an hour of boring,
the divine smile
this boring quest.
Good to see you.
So I'll probably have to wait a few days, so we'll go off and do something else. Because to be honest, this is starting to irritate me now. I've got to return to Brunwulf now. Yeah, this is what because I don't know whether the H is silent or whether the J is silent. And I don't think I've ever heard anybody say the name of it. Hjerim, right, okay. How do you know that? Sorry, let's go down that road, please. Okay, well it says return to Brun. Just come out! It might be because I hadn't ticked the box. So don't worry, I won't be able to turn this out. I mean, just skip past it, just skip to the next quest. I'd skip from the beginning of this, do the bit where I, actually, things progressed, all right, and then just skip to the next bit, like this bit
May
here.
the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I've helped the people as you asked.
Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Eastmarch. Congratulations.
Was that free?
I grant you a personal housecarl.
What's his name?
To watch over your home. And this weapon
I
from
don't
my
need one.
armory
I've got endless
serve
ones.
as your badge of office. I'll also notify
Do like
my
badges?
guards of your new title.
What is it? Thank you, Jarl. Oh, that's all it
Until
was.
next time.
Oh, I thought I was going to progress it.
I made
Well,
my
that's
fortune
the.
as a sea captain, but
People
not
are talking about
terribly
murderers.
ashamed that. Seems we have a killer on the loose here in
Yeah,
Windhelm.
yeah. Don't know.
He's claimed 3 victims that I know of.
Yeah, we locked him
Though
up.
Maybe there's more that haven't been found yet. All lovely ladies too. Let's hope the gods find that
How do you
demon
know?
soon and introduce him to the headman's axe.
Because he's talked to them. All right, yeah.
Fair
Whoever,
winds
who
and
did
all
this?
seas. That's an old sailor's parting.
Who did this quest? Whoever it was, flipping idiot. yeah. I'll shovel out the door. I've got to go out on the 11th. 11th. It's a special day, so don't worry about that. We'll have to whip it out quick. We'll fix it later. Still haven't fixed it. That's typical, isn't it? Typical of today's games. Why today's games are rubbish. Because nobody cares anymore. Wuunferth, do you think you did it?
Whatever you've heard I can do is
Oh,
probably true.
all right, okay, I'll come back another day. I think
Mind
it's.
yourself.
I think it's just a guess. I got a feeling you have to wait a few days, come back, and all of a sudden it triggers off again. How you could know that? Because he's in the jail. How would you remember that he's in the jail? You might not remember that by the time we get back to it. So it falls down on all accounts, doesn't it? So stuff it then. And please, I want at least 10 votes. If I don't get 10 votes, I'm going to pick my own game. There, I said it.
Spare a coin.
I want at least 10
poor old
votes
woman.
on which character to play next on this. Alright, and which game to play next. And you might have to go past a couple now because I've done a couple of messages since, alright, although I've tried to delete some of them. just check what he said there. If you pick the right option, the quest unfolds like it's supposed to. Well, you couldn't assist me in, what is the right thing. But at times like this, for the sake of me boring people to death by just wandering all over the place, that's why I would like help. Because I feel, you don't want people to just be bored by the stream because I'm just walking back and forth hoping it'll trigger. So, please tell me how it triggers. Normally I wouldn't do this, but because it's not progressing, I would like it to progress faster. So a little bit of info, because I'm going to say I've only ever done it once. Put it this way, in 13 years, and it's nearly 14. It's coming up to 14, right? I think it's 14. I have only done it once. All right. I only did Frandolf because I heard about this second thing being done. I think you might have told me, Ghost. I think you hinted at it a few times. So that's the first I knew that there was a second phase, and then I can't remember if I done it on my 360 already. That had already triggered for some reason, which I think it probably did. But that was so long ago, I couldn't possibly remember it. But once we had this discussion, I decided I'll do it with Randall. And she's done it, so it's been a long break between it. Yeah, I know, that's why this... Yeah, I just wish they go back and fix these things in games. You know, if something's not explained right, at least give us much better hints. Right, okay, so there's not much else I can do, so let's do some of these. Now, the kind of basic stuff, because we're getting to the end, which is why I want people to vote for the next character on this. You know, I can't remember all the precise names I put in there now, but you know, Draco, the trailer guy, his sword and shield with a bow. All right, and then we have the sneaky assassin. We have some other people. Whatever's on that list, please vote. One that might seem interesting. They are thinking about getting a lot of money with a new game. Yeah, I agree. So first of all, I'm going to summon Dernehviir in Tamriel. Excuse me, lady, I wouldn't walk to that town. There's been a lot of murders.
All day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
What's your opinion, madam? Which I totally respect. Yeah, it will stay broken, yeah. I'm surprised the, you know, the unofficial Skyrim patch hasn't. I mean, see, that's also gets me is, look at this unofficial Skyrim patch thing. Has it fixed all the bugs? No. You would have thought all these main bugs would have been the ones that were fixed, but it seems like they haven't been fixed. Right, Ed, okay. So if nobody bothers to vote, you know, and I've had some votes, yeah, 3. 1 from my own family, so I've had 2 votes literally, and you know, I'll just make an executive decision and say, look, nobody's bothered to vote, I'll pick what I want. Maybe just people aren't interested in me. Well, not me. Right, let's call Dernehviir, see if I can do it, you know, without a battle going on. How'd you do it? Dernehviir. Summon Dernehviir. Right, see if I can't remember who's got me in a battle to do it. Ah, there it is.
Free air of Foos at long last. As promised, I now teach you the first word of soul tearing.
Was it? Yeah.
The essence of your enemy's life force.
Thank you. Do you mind if I call you right back? You know, I'll tell you what, you fly off. Can I call you in the second one? I'll just let him fly around a bit, get a bit of exercise. It's been a long time since he's gone and taken for a walk. Right, and then I'll try it again. I'll wait a minute. Miserable day, isn't it? How is everyone? Hope you're all well. Hope you're all taking care of yourselves. Not overdoing it. Hope you're getting some good night's sleep. Go to bed early. Calm down to some nice restful music. You know, watch a boring movie. Some, you know, and go to sleep. Have some milk, maybe. Some say milk can help. You know, and just lie down. Let your body go limp like that. Yeah. Just let each you know, your arm, this arm go limp, then the other one, then the other leg, stretch it and then you're going to let it go limp, then stretch it and then let it go limp, and then do that with all, and then just go, and you'll be asleep in 5 minutes. That's what the army say. I don't believe them. Right, okay, I'll try it again. Is that seriously not going down? I should have just pressed it once. So I'm struggling for, right, I'm trying to make this go down quicker. Would that make it down quicker? Yeah, I should have just done it once, shouldn't I? I should have just done because the other one is... distance, isn't it? Re. Let's see if any of these need unboxing. I must get the rest of these things. Like Mark for Death, for instance. Didn't I kill the Dark Brotherhood? I could whip in there though, couldn't I? Although I won't get the silence is golden. You know, by what was that group? Tremolos? What does the Dark Brotherhood know about that song? That's where they got it from, I think. Yeah, I may have a long wait for this. I'll tell you what, I'll wait an hour. Brilliant! Oh god, I pressed it a long time again. Fiddly-dee. Has it got to be another day? Okay, well that's that then. We're doing well here. Sorry everyone. You know, that's why I want to do a new character, because this has got boring now because we can't seem to do anything. Why won't that work? Oh, it's because I'm in that one. Oh, I gotta learn the second word. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go and kill a giant. No. Amulet of RK. Have I got an Amulet of RK? No. I might have one at home. Have I got to get a Pacific one? Let's have a look. It could be someone in Solstheim. Right, okay. Kill the leader. Right, let's go to the Jarl of Whiterun then. And then we'll call Dernehviir. Although I'll call them outside by the stables. I sort of upset the locals. It's just ban average. Oh yeah, I may have one at home. Right, I'll call him now. What do people mind? I'll just go a little bit away from the town because, you know, I don't want to upset him. Don't want to upset the dragon, do I? See, I do like these, you know, extra bits shoveled in. Right, I'll just go out of town a minute. Just a little bit away from the civilization. Right.
Now.
Have I got to do all three?
I can feel my strength returning each time I am set free from that prison. Hear now the second word of
Re
soul
and vase.
Vase. Meaning to tear your enemy's soul from its living vessel.
Oh, I don't know if I could do that one. Tears. Excellent. Well, at least we're getting somewhere. Come on. Yeah, anybody know where to get these? Well, Mark for Death is... I'll tell you what, we'll go to the Dark Brotherhood. I'll tell you what, can we go to the Dark Brotherhood? Is it possible? Is it possible we can sneak in through the back entrance? That's not the Dark Brotherhood, is it? There it is. Right, okay, I'm going to sneak in. I probably won't be able to get past the door, but I might be able to pick the lock. Oh, there's my horse then. I'll sneak in. No, I'll tell you what, I'll sneak in, then he won't ask me. It's dead of night, so he wouldn't even be able to see me. I'll tell you what, Oh, I managed to get in. It could be that this is the second one. Please tell me. It'll probably be too late now, isn't it? I should have. Oh, yeah, I must have already got it. I must have already got it. Alright, I just want to double check. There it is. Yeah, looks like we've already got it. Alright. What a lovely place. Did I kill the spider as well? Shame, I could have done with a spider. Shame though about Astrid, isn't it? Shame about Astrid. So sorry it's dull, but that's why I want you to vote on the next character. Please, until you vote for the next character, I'm not doing another character. I'll just end every week. We're just going to do boringly just wander around. I'm sorry, but you forced me into that position. I feel like I've got to play big cards. Oh, I forgot to do it. I've got to do it loudly. No, it didn't quite work. I don't think he's got enough room to land. Alright. I'll tell you, I'll make it... Sorry, it's a little bit dull, isn't it? So's the weather as well. I thought I put that together quite well there, don't mind. Right, I'll try to find, you know, get away from the trees. I'll probably discover some over here. I'm sure the trees won't get in the way, although there's quite a lot of them. Right, just here. Right. Oh, there we go.
I've kept your side of the bargain. Now let me fulfill mine.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in your way.
Feel the last word of soul tearing within yourself.
Forgot first two now.
Soul.
Raz.
Unlife that results when a soul is imprisoned in dead flesh.
I don't know if I want that. Thank you. May you have a fine journey home. So he's going to go. He goes back now, doesn't he? Mark for this located at Autumnwatch Tower, Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, and Forsaken Cave. Right, let's have a look. Right, where's Forsaken Cave? Could be anywhere. Right, look for caves. I'll look it up, it's quicker. Right, it'll be a minute. If I can get my eyes sorted out. It's quicker because by the time it lag out, yeah, by the time we've done the lag, I'd have found it with my can't remember, you know, the times I put in Skyrim into here. I'm looking for something. Skyrim, Forsaken, you're telling me now, aren't you? Forsaken Cave. Right, where is it? I want an image. Why do these images never show it? Right, yeah, it does. Right, what's that place there? Right, okay. Winterhold, there's Winterhold. There's somewhere around this area. It's so white I can't see. I have to find them now. Right, I'm going to have a look at my map. Forsaken Cave. Right. So where is Windhelm? Where's the maps always kind of skew if? So some have it like, you know, the correct way, and others have it completely tilted. Got Windhelm there, Windhelm over there, so it should be somewhere around here. Oh, it's a tricky one, this tricky. We should be a bit more precise. I'll tell you what, I just dropped myself there. Might be one we haven't been to yet. So I want to move this on. I want to get another character. Vote, please vote. Right, there's a cave there and there's a cave there. Right, east. East. Right. It's somewhere along here. Forsaken Cave. Right, I've been to Forsaken Cave. So unless I'm a complete idiot, I've probably done that. What was the other one? Autumn. That one. What was it you said, the other one? Autumn something. Autumnwatch Tower. Okay, Autumnwatch Tower. If anybody knows, please let me know. Quick, save a lot of time. Sorry there, but I'll trim this out, but this is terribly uninteresting. Now I forgot what it was. Autumnwatch. Autumn Watch Tower. Is that it? Autumnwatch Tower? I don't know. Right, Autumnwatch Tower. Far, far to the left. Oh, I think it looks like Riften. Autumnwatch Tower. Right, okay. Autumnwatch Tower. Off we go. Oh dear, we're facing a dragon. Good. Right. Lady Eowyn on master level, facing a dastardly dragon. Let me make sure I got the right shield. I have a shield that helps against fire and stuff. Where is it? Right, that's fire resistance of 48%. Come down, you evil monster, for I will slay thee. It's the ancient dragon. How many hits? Come on, get your bets in now. I'll just check my weapon's fully revved up. No, it's not quite revved up. Do a couple of letters. I'll try and get a soul if I can. Land! Land! For thy fell beast shall fall at my hand. Although you could be 3 miles away by the time I get there. Oh god, yeah.
I'll show you what a real...
You would land over there, wouldn't you? Don't you threaten me, sir, for I will rip your head off. Do you think I care about that? I'll bash you so hard your lips won't move. I say.
Your best, huh?
Yes. Good night. Only wanted the septim. Where is the ferocious dog? Right, you there, come down to the ground. You know you want to. I dare you. If I had a bow, I'd use it. But I'm not allowed to use a bow due to my constraints. I know what you're saying, I should have waited a little bit longer before I did that. 1, 2! Oh, 2! Don't you bite me! I'll rip your head off, mate! Go on, have a nibble, go on! I dare you! Have a nibble, go on! Where's the animation? I want the animation. Oh, I didn't get a soul. Although that was the soul one, wasn't it? Yeah, how come I didn't get a soul there? Didn't have a soul gem. I'll have that. Some dragon blood. I'll have that. Think about that one. I won't take that. It's cheating. I don't want to use exploit. Right, now we'll finish off the militants. Did I auto collect it? That's a point. Did I auto collect that? I mean, this game is falling apart, isn't it? There's a cave over there. It's been pretty dull, which is why I want you to vote. I'm sorry, but if you don't vote, then you know, I might lose interest. And I might not play Skyrim. Maybe you don't want me to play Skyrim anymore. You want me to say something completely different. If so, at least tell me. You some kind of bandit, chief? If so, I'll just dispose of you. Sorry, but I'm not happy with your attitude. I can carry a load of stuff. What's this? Right, I gotta find the. Right, I'm gonna make it daytime now. Can't wait. There's the enemy about. I can hear a wall. Up here. Yeah, there it is. Oh. Oh, I thought for a minute wasn't gonna work. Mark for death. Excellent. Finally we got some, you know. At least finally, you know. Right, completed that one. Solitaire? Why not? Right, let's see. See, I've only ever done it once where I've got every single one. Only once. In 13 years. I've only done every single one of these once on my original character. The only reason that... What's her name? Frandolf. The only reason that Frandolf hasn't done it is because she can't do the Dark Brotherhood because she... No, sorry. The Thieves Guild. Because it wouldn't trigger, so therefore we can't do the Sanctum that we got to go to, and that's where there's one. So I've only ever done it once. I would say that's a huge triumph for my original character. If you go to Gravers, they will send you to the werewolves. Well, that's if everything works, of course. I'm out here, I say. Do you want to face the Lady Eowyn? If so, you're difficult to get to. Can I squeeze through this? Is there no way? No way. How do I get in there? How do I get in there? Is there a special, unorthodox way of getting in? There's a front door, isn't there? Right, he's up there. I'll tell you what, I'll get up on a high spot and I might be just shoot from there down. Look at that, 60. Although I can't shoot him from down. That's a good point. How do I do this? How do I do it without magic? I got it. I haven't got a bow, have I? Because, you know, for one time in my life, you know, a bow would come in handy. I just want the one shot. How can I possibly do something with that guy from this range? Let me think. Anybody got any ideas? That doesn't use magic. I know, it's a difficult one. I know, I'll bend his will. Right, okay, that's it. Excuse me, do you mind if I bend your will? I'd have to ask Will first. Will, do you mind if I...
Roll!
Well, it's not crippling. What is? So how do I get to him? There must be a way of getting to him. There must be a secret entrance. Oh, she's looking for the secret entrance. Eowyn looks for a secret entrance. There's some hidden gateway that leads to some hidden gate. Or I could shoot him from here. How come I didn't get this? Ha ha! There's a bow! For the one time in my life, I might use a bow. I know I'm pretty useless, but I'll give it a go. Although he would lean up against a wall, wouldn't he? I just like one shot. If I could jump over there, I would. I'm just going to go and put a 10 times jump mod on. Oh, Christ. I say there, young sir. Yeah, you could say that was because of a stupid idea. I'll tell you what, I'll do that. And you go, oh, what's that? I mean, he might not. He might go, who cares? I'll see if I can clip his head. I can't see him. Why does it always go too high? I always thought that arrows drop, but it's like it starts off high and then gets low. I don't know about you, but that's what you call bad targeting. Right, okay, he's appeared on the map now. All I've got to do now is draw him to the centre. Well, that's pretty feeble. Draw him to the centre there. Now he'll be drawn to that. Anybody know how to get to that? One massive leap for mankind will probably kill us. So if anybody's got any suggestions, please write them down. And nobody will probably bother because they didn't bother to flip and vote. I mean, what's the point? Well, I'm going to have a biscuit then. Where? You're right. Right, okay, go. Thanks. How come you saw that and I didn't? Right, back to sword and shield. Got to be that bridge, isn't it? That's going to lead to it. How did I miss that? God, if you could jump in this game, it'd be something, wouldn't it? What, you can see why I did a 2-time jump. It's because you can't get up this stuff. God, Bethesda. Thanks, Ghost.
It'll be so much easier to rob when you.
I wouldn't bother if I was you, mate. You're born to lose. To lose Lautrec, the famous Frenchman. Right, there's a house over there. Right, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a minute silent. I'm so good and patient. Might ruined it. What time of day is it? Excuse me. Ah, now. This is a quest I did with Frandolf the other day, and this is yet another one that I didn't know about. Now, my 361 did it, but I did it with Frandolf the other day, and some people don't come back for the second time because you get an additional thing on top. Seems I'm the only one in chat, or at least no one else is watching. I think nobody cares about me anymore.
Need something? Need something?
I just start off Froki's bow then. Alright, well that's another one broke. I'll read the book. That didn't trigger anything. What about you, sir?
Hi there.
Hello, Neptunescape, how are you? Apparently everyone's bored stiff, so nobody's bothered to come in. And, they don't want me to move on to another character either. So, if you haven't voted on the community thing of which character to play next, which is, in the community, but I know nobody bothers. Because I'm not very popular and everybody hates me.
Let's hear it.
So I may have already done that. Okay, well, I may have to be a certain level. I think because I'm not on a certain level. If you go back here, he gives you an additional quest. Don't take my word for it. Right, we're gonna go exploring then. But you know, if you vote, then I'll do another character. Otherwise, you're stuck with Eowyn and for eternity, just wandering about doing nothing. I'm sorry, but you know, I don't want to twist your arm, but I'm afraid I'm going to twist your arm now. If you did an adult kid version of Skyrim and take their trousers. Well, I haven't even got the stream up. Bad, isn't it? Oh, I can't believe it. YouTube's actually oh, no, it's not refreshing. No, it's a complete lie. I thought for a minute it was going to refresh itself. And funny, if you did an adult kid version of Skyrim and take their personality. How can you have an adult kid? I'm sorry about Neptune, but that kind of, you know, I don't know about me, but I can't work that out. Funny, it'd be funny if you did an adult kid version of Skyrim. Do you mean like an older kid as opposed to an adult or a kid? Unless he's a Stormcloak support and does not want to talk to an Imperial. Yeah, keep bringing the Imperial up. I get a feeling sometimes you don't like the Imperials, Ghost. I'm trying to work out why. I mean, was it to do with some, you know, inexcusable event by one person who couldn't be bothered to, you know, to come up with any other idea? Oh, within it, or oh, I just get him, you know. And yet all your hatred has come from that. It seems like, you know, small things have triggered off this huge series of events. Yeah, I know that. But I think the thing is, I think Bethesda set it up. That's my opinion. I think they set it up because they wanted you to do the Stormcloak thing. So it was set up to do that. It was set up for you to sympathise with the Stormcloaks. So by chopping your head off, it was like, oh God, well they chopped my head off. I don't want to join them. I'll join all for it then. So I think that was a, you know. So they forced you to go down a road you didn't want to go down. But you know, people have seen through that now and said, hello, you tried to force me down a hole there. So you know, people are getting wise to that. God, it's always up a flipping hill. So you know, and they've realised, you know, he was just trying to, you know, promote his own illogical. I'm going to die here, aren't I? Yeah, pretty much. There it goes. Yep. I got pretty, you know, my sandals really grip onto these things. That's what you meant. The way you can cling to a mountain, it makes, you know, it's better climbing than Breath of the Wild, isn't it? I got my Switch out actually today. I got it charged up because it's got to the point now. I'm so sick of Skyrim. Well, not sick of playing the game. I'm sick of, you know, I can't play on the Xbox now because I've given up on it. I now totally given up on the Xbox because do you know what's happened now? I can't even reorder. I had 200 mods, okay, and I saved the entire list to Bethesda, and Bethesda turned around and went spat on that and said, so when I cleared out the entire space for my mods, and I said, Bethesda, I want you to load them all back in, please, and give me 85. I don't know about you, but that's well short of 200. So I thought, okay, I'll work from that. And just add in the ones I want to do, because I was trying to get Tara Main going. I know you're getting bored, aren't you? So, what I decided to do, luckily, the only reason I'm doing it all is because I want Tara Main to come back from the dead. Alright, because Bethesda killed Tara Main and every other character as well. Thanks, Todd. How'd you get in? Because he doesn't care anymore. He doesn't care about us anymore. He was trying to kill Skyrim. Now he's halfway through killing Fallout 4, and he's off to a great start.
Cowards, every one of them, running at the first sign.
He's off to a great start so far. He's doing well on that front. So I decided I'll load in just the mods because I have a list of Tara Main's mods. Alright? So, because if you look at my Tara Main folder, I don't want you to look at it, but it's my favourite character on the moment. And, that's right, I'm trying to think at the same time as talking, it's very difficult. That's the one. Oh, I should use the Black Star. Oh, frop. Do I like Mr. Todd? Is this the face of somebody who likes Mr. Todd? Look, 11 years ago, and up to Fallout 4, and a little bit beyond that, I thought Mr. Todd could do no wrong. Right, and anything Bethesda did was magic. Alright? And then they started doing this whole creation stuff, and now I hate him. I do. Sorry, Todd, if you're listening, I don't. When I say hate you, I don't mean I hate you. I mean I don't like you. I used to love you.
See you there.
I used to like you, but I'm less fond of you now, to the point where
I'm troubled. I'm on the verge of incredible wealth.
I almost want to do this.
Workforce ran at the first sign of danger.
What are you scared of, Medresi?
We were excavating this old tomb when we opened a chamber full of corpses. The team took one look, turned tail, and ran.
Cowards! Haven't they seen dead bodies before?
Well, probably not like these. The ones in there are all still walking around.
Yeah?
In any case, if I can't get past the creatures in that room, I can't recover the treasure. I need more manpower.
Well, maybe I could help you. Tell me more about this treasure.
Say, that's not a bad idea. You look like you could handle yourself against these
kind
beasts. I'll tell you what. You help me get the treasure, and I'll split it with you.
Deal? Deal.
Excellent. With my brains and your brawn, that treasure will soon be mine. Ours. First, I need you to clear the main chamber of those monstrosities. I'll stay here until you're finished, planning our next move.
Gone off slightly because you said that. More tempted to pick about you just for that. Can you pickpocket the other half? There it goes again. It tries to refresh and it does a bad job and then decides to crash. Can you pickpocket the other half? No, I won't take it. She might have to do it. What do you mean the other half? The other half of what? What, her? Right, I'm ready. Stand back. Because the rebound may knock you in two. Right, okay, we finally got some meat on the gravy. I need a biscuit. No. Because I believe that would go against this character. To steal off someone you're trying to help. So we won't be doing that. Saruman would. He'd spit all over her and chop her in half. Always look, because I know at least, you know, a couple to have the little things in. Right, there's a poor old soul. We're on master level. You don't believe me? There it is. In black and white. On master level, with a sword that does probably 100, it's either 100 or 600. It can't make up its mind. And yes, that was great thinking, Ghost. Look, you know, look at the damage. Right, it's a Slayer. He's an extra enemy we put in the game to make it harder. And we practically sliced him in one hit. That's because we're extremely powerful now. And he is extremely weak. And he didn't stand an air roll. And because I can't have sweets anymore, or anything more than 2 biscuits, I'm having strawberries. Because they're very low in sugar. One of these is point something of sugar. It takes about 5 of them, of an average size strawberry, to give you 3 sugar. And these are, I got 1 big one and 4 little ones. So it's barely 2. I did a weak one on it. Now this one's a stronger one. Why can't I eat them? Well, some doctor man, you know what they're like. You know, they're like you know, they like to ruin your life, don't they? So the doctor said, I'm pre-diabetic. Yeah, yeah. So there's diabetics, right? And there's a 1 and 2, I think. All right, diabetic. Then there's pre-diabetic, which means you're getting close to that tipping point. Okay, and I'm 1 into the pre-diabetic. Just 1 into that thing. So I've been cutting down on sugar ever since. So I want that to be below 1 and beyond. So that's because, you know, when Jess comes over, we like to, you know, whack out the old sweeties and all that kind of stuff. Can I avoid it? Well, yeah, I can just not eat sugar. I mean, sugar is bad for you anyway. Let's be honest. You know, I'm not a doctor, but they all generally agree that sugar is bad for you. Natural, especially refined sugar, which is in a lot of stuff. All right. I'm just going to whip him up the. I know that kills my snake, but I don't particularly care because with 1 hit I can practically kill him. Although he seems to resist that, but that's because he's stronger than a normal hit. And I'm not really putting any effort in. I'm merely just, yeah, just having a bit of fun with him. And I could just knock him out if I want. Right, okay, I've destroyed the door in Angarvunde. Most likely it is a man-made sugar, not natural sugar, that is bad for it. Yes, exactly, yeah, I think I said that, Ghost. It's refined sugar, not natural sugar. So refined sugar is the dangerous one. It's not good for the human body. It causes all kinds of problems. Rots your teeth. Just generally has a bad effect. And cancers also feed on sugar as well. So if you have lots of sugar, it will feed off of that and get bigger. So it's a bad idea, generally, to have sugar. But unfortunately, they shove it down our holes whether we want it or not. You know, just about everything you pick up and eat this day has got sugar in it. That's because, you know, I think partly because it's a preservative. I mean, is it a preservative? Right, we could go in there, but it requires a key. So it's bad for you. But although they've talked about it for many years, we should lower the sugar, and they have attempted to, but the fact of the matter is they're fighting against the people that create sweets and chocolates and all the rest of the sugary stuff, and they are winning at the moment because they don't want you to stop eating the sweets because they want you to buy it, and they can't make money if you don't buy it. So it's a simple case of the rich people and the people that, you know, force the sugar down, fight against it, and the government tries to make an attempt, but they fall because they eventually they got them in their pockets. But I don't want to go on to that. That's a meaty subject. Right, how do I open this gate? I may have to go back to the lady and Just work it out. So sugar is bad, in excessive, especially in excessive amounts.
Have you killed them all yet?
I have, yes. They're all dead.
Then we've no time to lose. Follow me.
All right.
Don't fall behind.
Yeah, exactly. That's right, the live chat has gone up the creek again. YouTube never sorts that out. Well, there's two things that are, you know, that are bad for us in this world. One of them is sugar, and the other one is fat. And I'm afraid this whole world seems to revolve around fat and sugar, because you know, they want to sell you fat and sugar, and they make it so attractive that you can't resist it, because they put things in it which makes you crave for more. They're not stupid. Salt is also another one. As long as they keep shoving it in and nobody does nothing about it, and the government's not trying to stop it, we keep on eating it, and therefore we're all overweight, and most people in the world now are overweight. But they still won't do nothing about it, because they're, you know, they're a bunch of idiots, basically, because they go, oh, well, that'll ruin our business, you know, you can't.
These doors seem to be the only thing left between me and the treasure.
Is there some way to open them?
There'd better be. I didn't come all this way to leave empty-handed. There must be a way to activate these doors deeper in the ruins. Here, take this key.
Thank you.
It should open the doors on either side of the chamber.
Oh, thank you very much. Alright. Whereas this, you see, this is natural sugar, and it's a very low amount of the other kind of sugar. Okay? So these are alright, but 5 of these are still, 5 large ones of these are still about 3 sugar, which is on the low side. But better than eating, say, a breakfast cereal that has pieces of strawberry in it with added sugar. So I gotta avoid fat because of my you know, my heart, my lungs, you know, my, you know, I have the thing that causes what do you call it? Is that it? The thing that causes, you know, your arteries to get clogged up. All right, so I got to reduce fat. So that's one that's, you know, kills you young. Sorry to talk about this stuff. I must stop talking about stuff like that. I don't want to just talk about Skyrim. And sugar is another one, because it's bad for your teeth. It's generally bad for you. But you know, we can't resist it, can they? Shovel those lovely goodies at us, and we just keep falling for it. Wow, I got a rare snippet there. Excellent. Excuse me. I just got the time, really. Have you got the time for that? First not knocking back, whoops, and then missing. I just knocking back, therefore stopping him from hitting me, and then I'll whip out his valuables. So yeah, you know, Jess, she loves the sweets. So when she comes over, obviously she likes to be eating the sweets, and that's what makes me want to eat those things that Jess likes. So I've got to stop that. So now she comes over with hardly any sweets, you know, and she probably fills her up on the way home. I said to her, you know, you will get rid of it. Obviously, yeah, the kids would like our sugar. I like sugar when I was young, I must admit. Who cares? Let's move on with the game. Yeah, anyway, let's get on with the game. Sorry. Not talking about that stuff. I talk waffle on, don't I? Will you just tell me to stop? What, in a kind way? Some lovely trinkets. Apart from that. Right, okay, I gotta find out how to get through here. Should be simple enough, shouldn't it? Did that, didn't I? Yeah. Right, let me think. Gotta work this out. This is where I came in. May give the game away there. Right. get him as he comes round the corner. Lady Eowyn. Oh, I'm not sneaking. You missed. It's a tougher enemy than normal. This is a Slayer one, a Dragon Slayer. You know, to stick in 3 hits, this is slot in. I should have bashed him there, since he's a Shieldmaiden. I've got a sneak there, so it's a good idea to sneak attack him, isn't it? Even Lady Eowyn, I think, you know, when she's a big strong man like that, apart from the fact she thinks, oh Christ, although that was in Faramir's case, although only after he brought him back from the, oh no, he didn't, did he? Oh, I may have fell down there. Sorry, what was that? Okay, I got that now. Thanks for repeating it. I'm supposed to be following. No, she told me to open the gates, sir. She told me to, you know, open the gates to find a way through. You know, please tell me if I got that wrong. I'll knock his head off. I love the way their eyes, you know, the lights of their eyes go out. Nah. Which makes sense, really, doesn't it? I may have dropped down there. I'll go back up. Right, which way was it? Right. Right, I was going to get over there. Yeah, I obviously got me jump wrong there. I'll see if I can get over there. Oh, that's far better. Right, ready? Oh, see, beautifully. What a beautiful movement there. Right, I've got to find out where the hidden switch is. Boing. Right, where did I come from? Where am I going to? Clairvoyance. Let me see what I've got to do on the quest. Quick save. Great idea. Thanks for reminding me. What, it's not even marked? Right, okay. Oh. Thought I'd give it another bit of quiet. But you know, if you want me to play another character, you know what to do, don't you? How do I get in there? There's probably a switch somewhere. I'll tell you what, I'll get my torch out. Alright, anybody see some kind of switch? One strawberry. It's in here, isn't it? I thought it'd definitely be in here. Anybody knows where it is? Could you please tell me? It's over here, isn't it? Any kind of clue? It's here. It's got to be here. Around this thing. Anybody know? Runs on my left. Could be down here. What's that mean? Sorry? The shield bashing. Draugr slaying. Eowyn. Right, at least I know I'm coming the right way. Come out, wherever you are. The Lady Eowyn is ready for you. Ah. That's like a shortcut, isn't it? Right, let's see if we can do this. What a stroke of luck. I got me washing on the line. Nobody cares. Excuse me. That's probably going to bite my head off, that one, isn't it? No, I didn't. It opened this one. Right, okay, that's that done. Now we've got to go to the other side. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we've got to go to the other side now. Try to reinforce that into my head. We go to the other side. I don't know where the other side is. I'll do with your help. The other side of that, yeah. So now we go to the other side. Which, funnily enough, is on the other side. I'm running out of ideas. Oh, because I that was leading there. So now we've got to go the other way, which is conveniently up. It's like, see, it goes over these stones here. That's what I can't understand. It's like, oh, it just goes up that because they like painted it, or with invisible painting to say, oh, you're allowed to go up there. Yeah. If they don't paint it, you can't go up it. It's what they do in games. I saw once. Right. So now I'll get over that side. Again, we have a similar problem. Got to try and open the gate, and we've got to get round there. Possibly over there. What's the marker pointing to? Find a way to open the gates. So we've probably got to go over there. I thought I just went up there. It could be the other side of there, couldn't it? It could be there was one side and one the other. It's going to lead me back in there, isn't it? Oh no, it's a different one. I was in trouble there. I'm trying to be more serious today. No joke cracking. Just a few of Eowyn's anecdotes. I'm not saying you should look to your left first. That's only if you're trying to cross a road. If you got that in America, where you know, look left, look right. Yeah, repeating text came back. Well, well done, YouTube. You did rather well that time. That's the best you've done this week. Well done. It's put me off now. I don't know which way I went. Where'd I come in? That's what I mean. You can't go up a little trinket like that. Look at it. It's a piece of... It's like a twig. And it's like, oh, I can't go over that. Honestly. Creation engine. I do give up on it now. Oh, I've got to go down there. Right, okay. I do. I've got to the point now where, you know, I'm good enough on the creation engines we're born with these days. I know all your modders would be upset, but Christ, what do you want? Load of mods that makes the game look great? Yeah, probably. Or another engine where the game will look great, so you wouldn't need the mod, so everyone will have a good time. And then just let them do some DLC and charge you like a fistful of dollars for. Just happens to be one of my favourite films. So I would knit that together with beautiful precision. I tried knitting once. Yeah. Nearly stuck a needle through my finger. Well, he is the draw with Death Lord, and we are on Master. So that's what, you know. Yeah, it can be. I'm a twits. Twits. I can't call it. I won't take your helmet. That would be indecent of me. Oh, there's a trap there. Never mind. Don't worry, I'll duck out of the way before I can say spoosh. No, he still got me. Didn't realise it went all the way up the wall. Well, I just noticed that. I just noticed a piece of string just went twinge just as I did it there. Everyone still watching, or are they all turned off? Probably nobody watching now. I mean, I wouldn't watch. Put it this way, if I was somebody on YouTube, probably watch Ray Ray. I mean, he's flipping useless, isn't he? I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Chat messing up with no one chatting. Are you supposed to be Fulong that lady? Yeah, I'm trying to Fulong her, yeah. I'm trying to Fulong her. I just can't get the Fulonging correct. I love when you mispronounce things. It gives me a great opportunity to jump in and have a laugh. So some people might say that's laughing at your expense. You're dead right. I'm sorry, but you know, this has got some spoofing in it, and you're a complete imbecile anyway. And I'm on master level, and I don't care about you. But I'm sure Eowyn wouldn't say that. She'd say, "Oh, good, brave fights." I doubt it though. Right. I spot an enemy in the distance. I prepare myself for battle. Should I shield bash him or slice his head off? If you can give me some suggestions before I do that, please whip them in now. I doubt it. I will not get any reaction to the polls. I doubt if I get any kind of reaction. What if I do it from like waist high? I'm sorry. Touche, good one. You dare hit the Lady Eowyn? I shall slay thee, you demon! Go back from whence they came! Although I didn't realise I was in third person. Completely threw me there. And I'm in third person again. Right. Get back, you foul creatures! You shall not defeat me, for I am invincible and beyond death. I just did that to frighten them. Said that, sorry, to frighten them. You can't did it, can you? I could try, I suppose. Bad English, that. Sorry about that. Bad English. Bit the old Bristolian Cornwall came out there. I learned that from an antique dealer. Asked online, seems the H is silent. I think we sorted that out about 3/4 of an hour ago. So, anybody voting on my poll? Otherwise, I won't do another poll. I'll tell you what, I'll do a poll for. Do you want me to do polls? Then I'll get a clearer idea of what you want to do. Whether it's even worth. I mean, if you're not going to bother, I'll take it as no point bothering. And from the response so far, it seems like nobody's bothering. I don't blame you. I wouldn't. I do actually do the odd poll. Right, there's got to be some switch somewhere. Right, get my torch out and put that away. Right, we've got to look for a switch. It's going to be in a place that is obvious. I'll take my glass off to give me a better, clearer view. She definitely moves aside, Bun. I say, get back, you foul creature, for I will slay thee. I should have done the I am no man, I am a woman. Drat, I didn't think of it at the time. I'll try and do better next time. Right, now I'm completely lost where I went. That's what I meant. Hang on. So say Braith, for example, you make her. How can you make Braith? A bit of cotton wool and some. Right, hang on. I want to see if this is a new chat or not. Oh, Rogue Reaver. Hello, Rogue Reaver. Sorry, did you come in? How long ago did you come in? Sorry if I missed you when you first came in. I forgot what his name was. sorry. Just Rogue Reaver. That's it. I can't remember. It was Rove or Bove. Rove. How do you spell Rove? Sorry. I probably still spelled that wrong. Yeah, I was Rogue. Sorry. God, my eyesight honestly it gets worse by the hour. Rogue Reaver, sorry. Bless your heart. Thanks for coming in. Please vote on the community. I have two votes going, right? One for next game to play regularly on a Thursday. In a minute, we're doing Fallout and The Witcher, and I want a decision on that. And also, what character to play next on Skyrim? Because we got like the trailer guy who would just wear the same armor throughout the entire game and the same weapons. Right, we have a sneaky assassin, a dawn guard, assassin of a vampire slayer. So if you could vote on those two polls, I know I'm asking a lot of you, and you've only just come in. I'm role playing. Yeah, I'm trying to role play. I'm trying to add a little bit for flavour, and if people like it, chat's messed up right now, so we're not seeing up-to-date message. Yeah, it's YouTube. Right, we're trying to find a way to open some gates. We're in Angarvunde. Some people can't say that. I'm one of them. Where's the pole? And a pole with two L's. It's on. If you go to my community, I'm asking a lot of you. I realise that, Rogue. But if you're interested in voting on what you'd like to see next, even though you may only just pop in this one time and go out. Because I've only got 2 votes and it's pathetic. If you look on my channel and look on the community tab and go down a couple, because I think I've done a couple of messages since, you'll see a poll for what game to play next and a poll for what character to do next, because Eowyn has almost come to the end of her journey. She's done most of the main stuff in the game. We're not trying 100%. And we're trying different builds with everyone, so we just want to know what kind of build people would like for next. You don't have to do the suggestions. You can just suggest something to me. We've done a mage. We've done a mostly 80% or 90% mage with the odd sword. We've done a what's the other one we did? We've done an archer, a sneaky archer, and we've done a conjuring wizard. That was Saruman. You ought to watch that. It's a fantastic series. And Eowyn the Shieldmaiden, which was sword and shield only. Saruman, staves, mostly with conjuration. So a different build with every time. So I'm trying to do something, learn from each of these. So when I go into the Elder Scrolls 6, I can say, right, oh, I've got a nice choice now because I've played all these different types, and you know, now I've got a clear idea what I'm doing. Because when I first played it, I just picked what I felt like at the time, which was like a half Gandalf, half fighter. Like I played Ray. I called him Greydolf. I basically crippled my character. Well, thanks Ghost for that one. Because of mods, sometimes the things break. That's what Ghost is saying. Sometimes they break, and that has stopped some things. But it's mostly because of the mods. He thinks it's me. You know, I've got an inbuilt security belt to make all this stuff break. Well, I don't try to do that. It just happens. It's just an unfortunate consequence of putting mods on. Sometimes they don't work. I feel I've been unfairly justified. Oh dear, I don't know where I'm going. You have an aerial now, and you have no aerial attack. Yeah, well, yeah, but I want to try out different builds because I want to try and beat Skyrim in different ways. Yeah, I'm also trying to do that at the same time. That to me is good. Well, I'm not crippling it. I'm testing myself to see whether, by playing it to a slimmer kind of way of doing things, whether it's possible to go through the entire game and defeat most of the things in the game and prove, you know, get yourself to a really strong position and still beat the game. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, run a character. No, yeah, but that'd be too limiting, wouldn't it, Ghost? Come on. You know, unless I could line all the enemies up in the entire game, you know, and get them with one arrow. that's you know, I'm just trying to do limit it a certain amount, or play a type of character, or maybe a role, not a cheese roll, some kind of role. To see if it's possible to beat the game using those constraints, because I like to be challenged in this game. I ain't got no shield up. Get back! I can't stop him there. So it's just a thing that I've conjured up, which I don't know. Does it make me unique? Probably not. I just like doing things different than other people sometimes. I want to show my prowess. That's one way of not showing it. But I tell you, that's a terrific spin. She's so agile. You know, women are so bendy, aren't they? That's all I've heard. Especially if they're a gymnast. They'd have to be married to somebody called Jim, though, wouldn't they? Actually, that's a good point. I wonder if there's a gymnast out there who has a husband called Jim. Wouldn't that be ironic? Oh, I'll tell you what, I must marry one. I'll tell you my name's Jim. I will find some unusual ingredients in here. I'm glad you spilt the beans there. A new tripped over on. I enjoy playing a maze. The problem I had was I got to a point where I was getting harder to kill enemies. Because I only really use spells. Yeah. See, you're doing you found out that playing a certain way can sometimes have consequences. But I went through Didn't tell you which one, no. But I did a mage. It was apart from the beginning where we had to use the sword because we didn't have nothing else, right? But basically we used mage, and we were able to go through the entire thing. Apart from, say, the ebony warrior is quicker to kill him with a sword. So that was only used as a last resort. And we did get some very powerful spells. And one way of doing it is when you get to level 90 in some of those magical skills, you get a mission come up with a more powerful spell. So for conjuration, for restoration, and destruction, there are some more powerful spells than the one you have. So that's how you can get to that next point up to an even more powerful state. And Frandolf did that. Where she got these extra ones. So if you haven't done the conjuration, so go to the Winterhold, to the what's it, Academy or whatever. I'll just heal myself and go back to them. If you're over level 90 in that particular skill, you will find there is quests that only unlock it level 90. Same with illusion as well, and those are more powerful spells. So there are more powerful ones there. You just got to look for them. It's just that they don't find out about it until you ask. And as a pure mage, besides spells, you have bone weapons to use. Yeah, but I try to do it is mostly mage and go through the game, because I've never played a mage in a game and got through the entire game as being a mage. Now, I didn't do it robeless because I found that extremely difficult to do it with no clothes, and it's probably because I haven't really researched it well enough or done the right things, but that's something I'll get to someday. And maybe that I'll try and do that challenge as well. That's the idea. So, but this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to prove that you can play different ways of this game, and yet that's worth a bit. I like that. Yeah, there are spells you can conjure up. So, and actually, Necra. I'm doing a necromancer run because I've never done a necromancer, and it's always like interested me. It's like, what I've seen it, but I've never done it, and I didn't think it could be very powerful, and apparently it is a little bit handicapped in the main game. Trying to be a necromancer, it is quite difficult because you only do one or two at the most, but with the anniversary edition it actually gives you some stuff which improves on that, which means you can do 3. Yeah, I did watch Fevis, yes. And he kind of he's trying to shortcut it all, but I did manage to learn some things off it, Ghost. So yes, I did find it useful. I'm also watching some other people as well do the same, So I'm trying to see it from plays and from shortcut ones to give me an idea, but also wanting to learn a little bit of myself. So I don't want to entirely copy what they've done, because then I'd be OP, because I don't want to be OP. I want to go through all the game, get powerful enough that I can defeat the game, and most of the game. You've been burning out with gaming. Yeah, I know, we're all getting a bit burnt out with but yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to get you to look at my characters. Watch other characters. See people like Fevi who do builds, different kinds of builds, and see if there's another way you can play Skyrim, because it can be played in multiple ways and multiple builds, and that's the beauty of Skyrim. It's very replayable, which is what a lot of games don't do. They're not replayable. And that's what makes Skyrim unique. Is it's one of those games that does do a lot. You can do lots of different types of builds. Plus, it's not a really difficult game, so it's very accessible as well. Get back, you scourge! For a woman enters this area, and we shall slay them all, for we are no man, we are a woman. Thought I'd whip that one in. I'm trying to do a little bit of aiming. For I will slay thee. So that's part of the exercise. That's why I'm decided, as soon as I did this, was first of all do a mage, mostly mage one. It was going to start off to be a female Gandalf, but then I quickly deviated from that because I wanted to do more of a true mage. And then so I decided let's do different builds because that's more fun and more challenging, and I want to be challenged. But I probably harped on too much about myself, so. Good luck. I say there! How dare you attack me, you foul creature! So anyway, sorry Rogue Reaver, I waffled on far too long now. Someone needs to make a mod that puts a big neon sign on empty containers like, yes, this is empty. Yeah, you're right there, Ghost. You are right there. And Necra's power is in the thralls more than their spells. Yes. Sign. Right, so yeah, I'm trying to see if I can possibly do it by just raising things from the ground. So that's my #1 target with Necra, our new character. Number 2 is, if we can't do that, then we'll have to do a little bit of the other stuff. But I want to see how far I can get with just raising bodies, and just see how far it's get, and then maybe having to supplement it with something else. So we'll have to see how far I get. So I've kind of tested myself at the same time as doing new builds. That's basically what we're trying to do. You're a big fan of the Elder Scrolls. I play on Elder Scrolls Online. I've been playing the new class, and as basically it's kind of like a warlock. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, because warlocks. Yeah, I've seen all different builds of Empire warlocks, and there's some really nice builds that you could do. So you could play this game endlessly, really, isn't it? Really, let's be honest. Hello, Elkiar. Hello, Elkiar. How are you? I hope you're feeling well. Nice, Elkiar. Thanks. I hope you enjoy it. We're doing Eowyn today. Sword and Shield. We've nearly finished. We're looking for votes. Elkiar, if you haven't voted, please vote on my poll for next character for Skyrim. I have 2 polls. You may have to go on my community tab. There are 2 polls. You may have to go back a couple of them because I've added a couple since. And I want new character for Skyrim. I've put down a kind of a list. But if you don't want me to do any of those, and you prefer one of your own suggestions, please let me know. I need votes. Otherwise, if I don't get votes, well, I'll just have to make it up myself. Which it's a shame really, because I would like you to decide, to decide all that for me. Each with some kind of limitation, because that's why I put more difficult enemies in. I'm just trying to challenge myself. Can you put a title on your poll so people can find them easier? That's a good idea. Only trouble is, Ghost, I've got a feeling I cannot edit it. Because I found sometimes I can, but other times when I've gone on my community, it hasn't let me edit it. It won't allow me to change it. So that has made it very difficult for me to do it. So if I go to my community page now, and let's see if I go back to it. It is about 5 things. So this particular one here, I can't edit it, but it doesn't contain a picture. So look for one of the community pages that hasn't got me doing this with the cowboy thing on. All right. We did some study on the enchantment skill tree today, and I'll get to that in a minute, Elkiar. But it just got, you know, just got me, and then it's just got, hi everybody, here's a list of games to play. What game would you suggest for me to play next? Or a suggestion from you. And then I have another one which has got a picture of Eowyn, so you'll notice it, you'll see a great big picture of Eowyn, right? To say that she's our current character, and these are some ideas. It's not a poll. I should have done a poll, really. I'll tell you what, maybe I'll do a poll. It looks like I didn't do a poll for that. I'll do a poll. That's probably why I got no votes. I've had a couple of people come in and say, you know, give me an idea of what they want. But I must admit I didn't do a poll that, and I didn't want to over poll it. Anyway, I've gone on about polls far too long. Let's carry on. Yeah, you don't want to go on about polls anymore. Yeah, I think that's enough for polls. I didn't do it right up against the mic this time, Ghost, so I didn't want to frighten you. So hopefully I'm going the right way. If not, well, it looks like we are. Watch out for traps. Lady Eowyn, a few lines from the movie, although I can remember one. Look at that. A nice one. Well, it just so happens, Ghost, that I think the weakest thing in the game, unless you mod a fork, is the shiv. And it just so happens that on my highest character level I've done, I have done a shiv which does like ridiculous amount of damage, and if I put an enchantment on it, it would have even more damage. So that's a possibility. Maybe we'll do that for a future build. It won't do a lot at the beginning now, will it? Alright, you're really testing me now. Right, where am I supposed to be going? Right, it looks like I'll go that way. And down. There's too much about staves, and there is no bonus damage for... Actually, let me see what your one before that was. Let's go back to my video, which is just a touch away. Just refresh the page. So thanks for coming in, Elke. I've written your name down, so thanks for coming in. You're not fond of it. What the enchantment? Yeah. I mean, some people don't bother with enchantments. It can be very powerful if you do, though. I would decide on whatever character you're doing and strengthen those skills that you want for that particular character, but don't ignore smithing and enchanting, because smithing especially you know, means you can improve your weapons and double, triple or quadruple your damage. So smithing is probably the better of the two, but enchantments can do things like, you know, you can get health regeneration or magical regeneration, or you can do more damage with a fiery weapon or something. So it is not something to ignore. So, but you know, it's up to you when you want to do that. But you can put it on a stave. There are enchanted staves, but they are basically the same as the normal destruction spells, which you can just add to a stave. So it's not really that great. Yeah, because you could do enchantments which boost fire, frost, and shock. So enchantments are very good if you want to boost enchantments for weapons, and are very good for protection, or giving you boosts to your, say, armor rating or something. So enchantments are a really good thing to look at. I'm not sure if a shiv can be. I imagine it can, because I was able to smith it, so I got a feeling it might be able to. Yeah. So as Go said, it's really good. Yeah, the smithing thing is fantastic because of the sheer damage you can put on your weapon. Wearing those 4 special items boosts it. So don't ignore the 4 special items: the ring, the necklace, and some other gloves, a circlet, or gloves or clothing. Those are really good down. You can add those and that boosts your enchantments and your smithing. Alright, so they're really good things to look at, but that's, you know, you don't have to do that. Yeah, if you use restoration potions, apparently that can give an artificial boost, which is kind of an exploit. So if you want to go down the silly route of I want to make a weapon which does 1 million damage, you can do, there's some kind of restoration exploit. I don't use that. I only use the enchantment and smithing of the basic game, and I don't try to manipulate it so that it's higher. It's just this thing I like doing, but some people like doing it. That's not to say it's wrong. It's just you know, it's just not my thing. I may have a job killing this one, because sometimes I get one where I can't kill it. Oh, I managed to do something there. Oh, and then you collapse. Oh, the Lady Eowyn's under attack! Back, you foul creature, for I will slay thee! I am no man! I am a woman! I will slush off your head! I meant to say... You have a shield? We'll see who is better with the sword and shield. It's the Lady Eowyn. Sorry if I got too loud there. I apologise. I have got the mic closer today. You may have noticed that. And I have got the game turned up to maximum. So I have noticed on my streams that I've got to put it up to about... I normally, when I watch things on YouTube, I have my volume on 10. And that's just the right kind of thing for me. But I've noticed that when I watch my stream, I've got up to 12 or 13. So I'm trying to raise the volume of the game and raise the volume of me, so that you don't have to put it up so high. Whether you appreciate that, I don't know. The only Creation Club ones I have are just the 4 shoved down our throats. Yeah. I wouldn't say they're the best in the world, mainly because you have to read notes. But they are handy because they give you additional things and armors and weapons, which are fairly powerful. So they are handy in that way. So if you want more powerful weapons or armor, they're not bad. But the trouble is, because it's notes, it makes it a little bit boring because you've got to go from one note to another note. Right, I just got some kind of... The Lady Eowyn will now go into... there's Rostam and Rogolski. I think it comes from China. Hello, Rostam and Rocknish. I really am taking a heavy beating here, but I'm prepared to, you know, gamble and put all my eggs into one basket. Or was until they threw me behind the there. Get back! Which one are you, by the way? 2 of them, right? Okay. Well, what about you? You think I'm afraid of you? I will slay thee! The lady... I think I got a discharged weapon. I have got a discharged weapon. My eggs just broke. Oh dear. Now I'm in real trouble. Right, I ought to be taking their souls, shouldn't I? Well, this should be getting souls. Right, okay. 486 damage. It's not bad. I put a potion on it, you know. Should I take a pet? I don't think I'll bother. I think I'm gonna get back. Somebody else is at it now. Somebody else is at it. Not the charges were just out, which I just sorted that out. There seems to be more. I'm trying to look around for loot. The Lady Eowyn's under severe stress, but I will slay them. Did she say that in the movie? Where are they? I will jump down from the highest spot. Well, I'll carry on with the looting then. I'll sneak so nobody notices. It's another empty one, right? I've done that one, yeah. Anyway, I went on far too long. Sorry if I always go on far too long. Can't help it, I just get chatting, I can't stop. You asked Jess. And since you do not have the proper soul gems, you are just... Yeah, I know. Well, I can't help it, I left them all with some followers. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I got a brilliant idea. I don't know where it came from. You got a goblin follower today from the anniversary called Blue in the Face. Oh yes, that's right. Yeah, I got that on one of my characters on Xbox. Yeah, a load of blue goblins in there. Yeah, it was quite funny. Yeah, some of them aren't bad. You know, they're kind of worth it because of what you get at the end. You should enjoy. You should role play and hang on the high Eowyn tone all the time. Yeah, I'll try if like you can take them off on a PC at least. He would ruin his throat. Yeah, it's a good point. Your eggs just broke, not a charger's route, and since you do not have the proper soul gems, you'll waste. Yeah, I know. I got a goblin follower. Oh, there it is. Oh, it did it twice. Sorry, I missed you the first time on that album. How do you justify killing and grave robbery adventuring? Well, when we did Lord of the Rings, I slayed his head off, chopped his head off, was why I come out with that one every now and again. And then after we went back, remember I fell in love with Faramir. And then we sought adventure, get away from Middle Earth. So we thought we'd come to Skyrim and set up house and have and enjoy and then and then there were all kinds of dangers, and I got myself put up in all these dangers, and I thought the Lady Eowyn should go to war once more and fight these evil things. And then Faramir just he does his bit. Eowyn is two-faced. Well, that's a bit cruel, Ghost. No, it's only one. We have the death. We did have the Death Brand armor. Our special thing with this character was she had the Death Brand armor, but I managed to improve on that armor and created a set which is stronger than it, apart from the increasing your armor by 100. But in every other department, I managed to beat it. And from the multiple follower system mod, I got a flame dog that burns the enemies. Yeah, see, it's handy. By the way, Reaver, you've played Elder Scrolls Online. Do you really like that game? 'Cause I'll tell you what, I've tried that game multiple times. I just can't get into it. I don't know, I just find it extremely overcomplicated. And I didn't like the multiplayer type mechanics in it. Because the thing that really turned me off that game, if you don't mind me talking about that, is the fact that when I go up to an enemy, say it's like a saber cat or something, and then I damage it, and then he's, I'm taking a lot of damage because I'm only like level 6 or something. And as soon as I went away, just like 30 or 40 yards, the thing turned around to go back, and as I went back to go and get him, he'd refilled his health. And that is the thing that killed it for me, was silly stuff like that. I think that's a terrible mechanic of, they run back and then they refill all their health. I just think that's a terrible mechanic. I hate it. And I don't like the multiplayer type thing and all the people running around. I'd rather have a single player adventure. So I tried 3 or 4 times to see if I can get to a stage where I enjoy it, but I just haven't. But apparently, some Elder Scrolls fans, they love it. I don't know, I just couldn't get it going. I think it's mainly because it's not my type of game, to be honest. Right, so what are we missing now? Because it's telling me to go... I might have to get rid of that marker that I put up, because that is kind of... I think it's because it's at a place where I want to go back to, which is probably that one. So I wanted to keep it. If somebody could remember Ingol that about it, I'll do Ingol. Then I can get rid of that marker, and then I can use clairvoyance. You're traveling across territory, you explode. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I'm going to get clairvoyance out. So let me just get rid of that a minute. That's why I haven't been using clairvoyance, because I got that marker. Which is kind of, in Eowyn's case, it's like inner intuition. Although it may go completely wrong, because it invariably does in this game, doesn't it? Try as it may, it tries to throw you in completely wrong. I'm probably going back the wrong way now. Oh, I don't know though. Don't remember that coming down and try to slice me head off. I don't think I missed that the first time. So hopefully this is the right way, but sometimes it might have got deflected by the mark that I just took off. I hear something. The Lady Eowyn can feel something in her. This is where I struggle a bit. Is I have no bow. I deliberately restricted my character. Oh, get back, you frost action! You do not. I do not fear thee with my fiery weapon. And you, Draugr, I will slice off thy head if you persist. Hope you appreciate the louder volume. But I would also like to apologise for it at the same time. Right. Right, it's going to lead me back, isn't it? Oh, it might not be. Actually, it might not be. In other words, you cripple. Well, I didn't cripple her. That's a bit severe, goes. I've just tried. I'm not crippling her. I'm playing her as she would in the game. She wouldn't have supernatural skills, or I might use the occasional shout. But that's something that I've, acquired as part of this new land. I've acquired this wonderful skill due to, coming to this area that I've never explored before. But otherwise, I just use my sword and my shield, which is what I used in Lord of the Rings. Plus, of course, my beautifully attractive looks and my silver tongue. Get back, you foul creature! I will slay thee. I may be overdoing that one now. I can't think of any other things she says. Oh, what a fine! Is Skyrim still buggy? Yeah, a little bit. Especially if you put mods on. Put it this way: if you put mods on, you'll have more bugs. It's always had a reputation of being buggy, which is why the unofficial patch is handy. The unofficial patch, unfortunately, won't give you the achievement. So I would suggest playing it in vanilla first. I know it won't look so good, and then putting mods on. Yeah, it's more buggy now because Bethesda decided to put creations in there, and now some of the things have to be updated, otherwise they break. So unfortunately, due to the greed of the modern day, which is slowly killing games, I think we all agree on that, that unfortunately, they're shoving this stuff in, and it doesn't do the game any good. And it's cheap. I think it's pathetic. Along with trying to nickel and dime you. Everybody hates it, but nobody's going to do anything about it, practically, because we're tied by the people that pour their money in because they're trying to get an investment. Yes, I used to play it all the time. I got tired of getting to the point where a mission just bugged out. Yeah. I mean, even though the game has bugged out a bit, it's only really I found it since I've been doing this game it's become more buggy. Since I've done it with mods on, I found it is more buggy. Right, we've just got to return to here now. It's still.
Treasure is mine, all mine.
Well, it looks like I won't have to try and pickpocket the other half of the treasure, as somebody suggested. Oh, I could pickpocket the other half because we were supposed to share it, but she just decided she's not. How do I get that to come down? It's a very good point. Yeah, some have never quite been fixed, and unfortunately, you know, well, the thing was, when Skyrim came out, it was very buggy compared to most other games. It was buggy. Now these here, this is the broken sword. Where is it? There was a broken sword here somewhere. So I just bring up a broken sword. It looked like it said broken sword. Just jump down. Oh, I thought I picked up a broken sword then. I must have read that wrong. I must be completely blind. So yeah, it always was buggier than most games when it came out, but that's because there's a huge amount of systems in this game. I would like to get that lolly from that. Oh, hang on, I might still be able to do it. Hang on, I've just got to time this. Alright, where's the money? Oh, sorry. That is why I said to tell her goodbye, yeah. Well, where's the money then? What an evil woman. I've got mine to drag her down. Just for that, right? I'm going to see if I can drag her down. You know, I don't know about you, but... I'm pressing the wrong button then. Right, I've almost got her to the edge, don't worry. Excuse me. If you'd like to come down here. See, this is why the game's buggy. It's because of all these little things that we can do in Skyrim, like telling people what to do, you know, and sometimes that can clash with other things, and that's why it's so buggy. It's because Skyrim has a lot of stuff that other games don't have, and as a consequence of that, it sometimes can be a bit buggy. So that's why it's got that reputation. But don't worry, all the rest of the industry caught up now, because actually some games are even more buggy than Skyrim. So they haven't got the mantle of being the worst yet, due to all the other terrible games that have come out. The latest one being Concord, which, you know, failed tragically. Hooray! That's fair. Funny enough, I didn't think about that. Yeah, it's true though. Yeah, it was buggy at the time, but it still won over 200 awards. Alright, it won 200 awards and got rave reviews right across the board, because even with those bugs, which, so, you know, half of them are just irritating little stupid things, okay, but the other half can be, you know, can be some bugs breaking. I played the first time vanilla, you know, when we had no mods, and I only encountered I think 2 or 3 bugs, and that was things didn't tick off and one I couldn't do. So vanilla, it seemed to be pretty okay, and that's from my very first edition of Skyrim, which is not the special edition. This is the 2011 edition, and I've practically done everything in the game and done every location and every quest, because I can't find one. And I'm exceedingly powerful. So that's the best I've ever done. And I never had any problem with it, but since I've been on here and on Xbox doing mods, I've had all kinds of problems. So, and it does give you that warning when you go to the mod page that it can cause problems with your game. Which, yeah, I'll tell you what would people prefer? Okay, see, if you, beginning of the game, if you do this beginning of the game and you want to improve your weapons and armor, this is a good one to get. The gauntlets of minor smithing. So anything that boosts your weapon enchanting, you know, your smithing, that's a good one to get. There was one world when I played my first mage. I was doing the mage college where I got into the ruin. I had to kill the last guy, and Again, the chat kind of exploded there. The last guy, and basically he would never lose his immunity. Oh right, yeah, that can be a tricky one. So yeah, sometimes there is. See, when I played it, I didn't do some. I did enchanting and smithing on and off. Right, okay, I did it right at the start, and then I did it on and off, gradually improving it as I got higher. And then I found out that some of these things had enchantments on, which had smithing on it. So then I deconstructed and realised I could make 4 enchantments, 4 things that I could wear to boost it. And it was only as I got to the very end of my run on my character, as I got toward the end, that I really pushed everything to the max. Tolfdir should have attacked the eye to get his immunity off. Right, yeah, because yeah, the one with the Mages Guild, yeah, that's another one that can fail. It's a good idea before you do it is to do a hard save. So if it does go wrong, reload that save in or come back another time. But there are suggestions for how to make that work. I didn't see what I did then. But yeah, it's been buggy. But unfortunately, that has spoiled their reputation. But as I say, it got so many high scores, and you know, it's still one of the biggest selling games of all time, with over 60 million copies. Did that twice, didn't I? Because of its inaccessible game. It has, you know, difficulty levels. It gives you such a terrific wide choice of how to do things, and that's what makes it so good. Is because of its accessibility and the way, you know, different ways you can play it, plus all the additional things like followers. You can tell them what to do. I'm just seeing if there's a secret way out. So it has all these systems in it, and the trouble is when you have a lot of systems in a game, it's more likely to break. Basically, at the start of the fight, you just have to keep the enemy away. Away from Tolfdir, yeah. But it's you know, it's still my favourite game ish because you know, because of all this creation stuff they put on, it's kind of broken stuff. I'm a little bit not so happy about them anymore. So I'm a little bit fed up. So I'm not quite so in love with them anymore. I love this company and their games, and that's got soured, and a lot of people feel the same, where they've gone too far. So it's the way of the world now, and that's why games are slowly going downhill. Plus they don't want to do single player games anymore. Probably because, you know, it takes 6 years, and there's people that invest in these companies, all these companies like Bethesda. You know, they don't want to wait 6 years for a load of money to come in and then wait another 6 years. They want it now, and so we're governed by them now. Right, so we did Angarvunde. Come close to. So we're almost at the end, really, with Eowyn. Because all we're trying to do really is get the last few locations, although we don't have to get them all. Can't wait though for the Elder Scrolls 6. I'd love to see what a major will be like. Yeah, I'll tell you a good. I don't know if you're interested, Reaver, but I would look at Avowed if I was you, because Avowed comes out. It's been delayed to 2025 because there's a lot of big games coming out around the time they wanted to release it. Avowed is going to give you the options that Skyrim does. Alright, it may not have the size of Skyrim and the dense, packed, high level quests, but from what I've seen so far of Avowed, it looks extremely interesting, and it can be played in first person or third. And it looks like it's their attempt at a Skyrim type game within their Divinity universe. So they've been doing games where it's kind of top down, where you can have like followers and that, but they've, you know, they're doing like a first-person one, role-playing fantasy, but based in their world that they've created. You know, so the Divinity series. I played a little bit of it, but it's not my type of game. I'm not into the top-down thing. I used to be years ago. I had a go at it and quite enjoyed it, but I'm not into that now. I'm more into the Skyrim type games now. And I'd have a look at that. I think when you look at the gameplay in it and some of the options, because they did, you know, different builds you can do in that, and there's lots of decisions you can make in it. Obsidian are well known for doing lots of different outcomes to things. They probably do it more than Bethesda do. Hello there. Right, I'm just gonna discover this because really we've done most of the main stuff in this game. We just haven't done the location. Yeah, I tell you, it looks very interesting. The combat is a little not perfect, but they have been gradually improving that, and they are listening to the community, because they've said they would like the combat to be a little bit more impactful, and they are making changes to that.
If you see, my good-for-nothing husband Leif.
Hello, Groster.
Tell him he's
But
no
have a
longer
look at it,
welcome.
see what you think. I'd like to buy some lumber, please. Look at all the gameplay things that they've done, and I'm very interested in that. Jess is absolutely looking forward as well, surprising to me. I did get the Outer Worlds, and I did play a fair chunk of it, and I did find it very interesting, but this time it's in a fantasy type world, so it's going to be really good. What happened to Leifnar?
He said he was going east towards the border of Morrowind to trade some of our grain to some folks at Broken Helm Hollow. I waited and waited, and he never came back. Probably shacked up with some elven whore. Good riddance to him, I say. If I only knew what he was, I'd sure give him a piece of my mind.
Yeah, and give him a piece of mind. I'll tell you what, I'll try and find him.
Good.
Yeah, and I'll have a go
Tell
at
him
him.
Grosta said he can go straight to Oblivion. He's not welcome here anymore.
All right, I'll tell him that. Have you got any lumber? Is running the mill difficult?
With just myself and one child, it's damn near impossible.
Yeah.
With Leifnar gone,
I'll tell him.
It's really put me in a terrible bind. I'm having trouble making ends meet. At this
Oh,
rate,
yeah?
we won't
try
last
some
more
money?
than a few more seasons at best. Then I'll just have to sell the old place.
Oh, well, good luck with that. Why did Leifnar go to Broken Helm Hollow?
Well, he said that a few men have been going by to
Yeah,
some of the
poor
local
widow.
farms, promising a good price from all the local mills and farms.
Hello, bruh.
Leifnar said
Bra-
they'd be
Brahmin.
double what you can usually get at the markets. The catch was he had to head out there with our wood. So not only is Leifnar gone, but a good bit of our supplies as well.
Oh, God, I'll give him a piece of my mind.
Remember to tell that bastard I never want to see his ugly face again.
I might even use that word.
You need to leave.
Hello, Brahmin. Welcome to the stream. I hope you'll enjoy
You
it.
need to leave.
Oh, sorry, you want me to leave? Well, I just paused the game. Do you mind if I just pause the game? Sorry, I just want to write down Brahmin skin. Not to report you to anybody, but just to just say your name at the end and thank you for coming in. Just a little thing I do. I've just got rid of my stream now. Don't worry, I'm alright now. So, hello. You didn't know about this game, yes. So, yeah. I think you should look at Ghost. I don't want to, try and force your arm or anything like that. Probably rip it off.
You need to leave.
I can't believe it. But you all look at that, Ghost. That is the nearest thing you're going to get to Skyrim. For first person, third person. It may, if it has followers, it will hardly have any, but it might have a couple.
There's a cups of elms.
But you have the option whether you want them or not.
I was hoping to head into Riften for
Right.
supplies, but I can do that.
Although they may be forced down that road. You never know. You never know these days. They do like sometimes.
You ran right home.
I mean, I'm not trying to force you, Ghost, but I tell you what, it's a good idea to have a look at that game. I think you will find that that's the closest you're going to get to Skyrim. Not that I'm trying to move you away from Skyrim, but just have a look at it's a good idea to broaden your horizons. We're not doing any good to tell him anyway. Who? Oh, the Leaf Meow, what his name is. Well, thank you for the soul gem, at least, Mr. Wolf. It's very kind of you. I'll have the pelt. there is a kind of fort there. I'm just going to say hello to it, and then tell it to. It's a Stalhrim sword, yeah. Yeah, if you're interested, Stalhrim weapons have a secret. They have a secret where they boost frost and it boosts your frost, but it can also boost other things as well. Because normally, I wouldn't be able to get. See, this has got a 50%. Oh yeah, oh that's because I had it. See, normally the highest I've ever been able to get for an enchantment is about 70 something or 69, but it does seem to boost it beyond that, and especially if there's a frost spell on it, it can give a boost to it. So it has a secret thing where it boosts. I can't remember if it's damage or the enchantments, but it has a secret enchantments on, and I can't remember if you wear the some Stalhrim armor also boost it. But apparently it has some. When I get bored with Skyrim, I might look into it. Yeah, it's not coming out in 2025, Ghost, so it gives you a bit more time. But why not have a? You can always have a look at it, and do eventually get sick of the bugs in Skyrim. I think that they're kind of going through the finishing phase, because it was due to coming out in a couple of months, but because it's been put back due to a lot of other games have been are coming, big games for Bethesda, are not Bethesda, sorry, Xbox. How dare you attack the Lady Eowyn? It's been pushed back, which is good because it gives them more time to hone all the fine little details so that they don't break. So in a way, although I'm very disappointed because me and Jess are really looking forward to that game. I suppose Jess is looking forward to it, but there you go. But she does like Obsidian. She does like the thieves.
Give them the dogs, boys. Oh, ain't this right?
The Lady Eowyn shall defeat the wolves. We fear no one. If you had the guts, you'd come and face the Lady Eowyn, for I am no man. I am a woman. And I'm not free. I am easy. Well, not free. Yes! How dare you attack the Lady Eowyn? Sorry if I'm shouting. Oh, is somebody pecking at my rear? Good if so. Oh, somebody's shooting at my rear. Right, okay, I'll come up to your rear. Right, I'll get up to the rear end. With a 2-time jump makes it slightly easier. A bit of an exploit. So I've joined the club of slight exploits. But just because, it's easier for mountain climbing, really. I'm not just doing light blows, they mean nothing to me. I'm on master level, which is why, I shouldn't be slicing them in half in one hit. But I don't want to show off, so I like to, raise my game a little bit. So I'm not some kind of, somebody to weevil about with. Quite like weevils. Just threw that one in. Cheap joke. I can deflect the arrows, so they say. And also I have a multitude of weapons because I'm a Shieldmaiden, I'm kind of rather attracted to many different types of shield, because I also have Shield Breaker, which I could have used, but but I have this one which does bleed damage when multiple effects are enchanted onto a Stalhrim blade. One of the effects is frost or chaos damage, or any other destruction effect will also be increased. Yeah, so the Stalhrim weapons, they do have a special thing where it raises the damage of other things as well. Of like magical stuff, enchanted stuff. so it boosts enchantments on fire, frost, or whatever. So that's a secret that I only found out recently. They had that, and as soon as I found that out, I decided to make myself a weapon out of Stalhrim, because I didn't know about that, and I've done it on my 360 now, which, you know, I keep harping on about. I know it's only for yeah, I think it's only for weapons. Yeah, I haven't noticed it on the armor. The Deathbrand armor and Stalhrim armor is one of the best weapons armors in the game. So you know, don't look at mine, because mine have got boosts on them. So I've got perks that raise this to much higher levels. So normally when you try to make this, it won't say 800. It might say something like 80 or 90. So you will find, if you look at the base stuff to craft on the crafting bench, especially if you've got all the, you know, you can do all the different kinds of armors, you'll notice that Stalhrim has some of the highest enchantment, you know, highest what do you call it? Highest kind of resistance. That's it, resistance. Or any other distraction, but also, yeah, or chaos damage. Yeah. I think I just browsed over the chaos bit. Yeah, the chaos one. There is a weapon that has chaos damage on, and you can deconstruct that. It's one of those special weapons, you know, unique weapons, which can be deconstructed, and then you can put that on your own weapons, and it can do 50%. What's it? 50 damage. What was it, Ghost? Can't remember which one it's on now. I think I've got it somewhere. On here, yeah, it has a 50% chance of each element of fire, frost and shock to do 78 points of damage. So that's with my enchantment on top. Okay, so it's giving it a boost there. Alright, so it does all those three things on that one weapon that has the chaos damage. Okay, and I can't remember what it's called, Ghost, can you? But the beauty of it is it puts those three enchantments on, but you can also add 2 more of your own. So not only does it do those, has a 50% chance of 3 things going off at once, which is a tremendously high amount. It also traps souls. Okay, I think it's called the what's it? The Warhammer of Fiery Souls. And it has 2 enchantments on it. It has the 3 50% ones that could go off, plus a soul trap one, but you can also put another 2 on top of that, because you can also add 2 enchantments. So it makes that weapon extremely powerful. So I would look at the chaos enchantment, because when I found out about that, I instantly decided I was wanting to do that. Get rid of all these petty ones in a minute. So that's a really good one to look at. Find the what's it called? The not the Warhammer. What do you call it? The twin-bladed. What was that called, Ghost? The twin-bladed axe. That's it. Yeah, it's an axe. A chance to do all 3. Yeah, it has a chance that one of them could go off, 2 of them could go off, or all 3 could go off at the same time. And if all 3 go off at the same time and do 70 something damage, you know, that's, you're into the 200s. That's on top of any damage that you already smithed on your weapon. So it's a highly powerful one. And one of the main kind of dungeons you go to in the game, you will find on a table, I think it's on a table, you will find that particular weapon. It's your unique weapon, the what's it? The Axe of Fiery Souls, and you can disenchant it and put it on any weapon. And I've even got it put on my dagger, on my original play, on my 360. So my dagger is extremely powerful, can one-hit kill things. Anyway, so. So yeah, there's some real good secrets in this game that they don't tell us about, and that's one of the beauties of it. It has these little secrets in which you find out when you get to higher levels. And you know, I would deconstruct anything you find, anything that has an enchantment on, deconstruct it. Okay, that'll also boost your enchantments and get it up quicker, and use that to either put on your armor or your weapons, because this particular armor, sorry to harp on about it, but this one, you see, increases my light armor skill by 40, my stamina regenerates. This one increases my carry weight and my shock resistance by 60%, because we've got resistances built into this character, so she's less liable to be affected by fire, frost and shock. We have this bracers which block and do one-handed damage to suit our sword and shield character. We also have a helmet which helps with alteration and restoration, so we can heal ourselves by using less magicka. Alteration, that was for oak flesh. So if we look at oak flesh, so that's our kind of like flesh one. How we're doing it with this character is it kind of steels us, you know, we get kind of ready, steel ourselves ready. It's like tensing your muscles up ready for a battle. So we're kind of doing it, you know, it's kind of a magic skill, but we're kind of doing it as Eowyn just kind of, you know, getting herself ready for battle. Alright, so we're kind of doing it that way. And plus she has a shield which blocks 65% of damage and increases magic resistance by 32%. So she has some resistances built in, but we also have other shields which are good against other things. So if somebody's throwing spells at us, we can negate up to 50 points. That one does, you know. So I have different shields for different occasions, so I can protect this character. Alright, and then these two here, it increases our light armor skill as well. And so these two are doing block and one-handed, so we're getting double the amount. And this is for fire and shock. So we have a shield to protect us against anything, because the character needs protection as well as doing high damage. So I built that in. Alright, so I hope you're enjoying it today. Sorry if I waffle on about enchantments and smithing, but it's my favourite hobby. I love pushing this game to the maximum. I love to, you know, when I do the next Elder Scrolls, I'll be doing exactly the same. I'll be smithing and enchanting from the beginning of the game, and I will try and produce the best armour, the best weapons that I can in the entire game. I hope it's less buggy. Yeah, is there more than one? I know there are some other weapons that we can deconstruct, but I haven't seen, I can't remember if I've seen more than one chaos weapon. I can't remember. So let me know, Ghost, because I want to know. So thank you, Ghost57. Thank you all for coming in today. If you did enjoy the silly Eowyn over-the-top play and reciting a few things from the movie, and you enjoy a little bit of me rabbiting on that smithing and enchanting, I just love those two things. And I'm trying to produce the best armours in the game, of all different types of armours, and you know, so I love all that stuff. It's just one of my things. Thank you, Ghost, for all your help in things and sticking it out, really. Thanks to Kyle. Thank you very much, Kyle, for coming in. It's very, very much appreciated. Thank you to Queen Kyle. Hope we're all getting on okay now. Thanks, Ghost. Take care. And to Neptunescape, thank you, Neptunescape, for coming in. To Rogue Reaver, thank you for coming in. Nice to see you, Rogue. And to Elkyar10, thank you, Elkyar. It's always nice to see you as well. And turn the page to a Brahmin Skin. Thank you, Brahmin, for coming in as well. And if you did enjoy it, you know, hit that like and subscribe button if you're new, or just hit that like button. Helps out the channel, and maybe more people will see what I have to say. But probably not. I mean, I'm getting old now and a bit rusty, so there are a lot more. Right, okay. I didn't know that. I mean, it might be that I found others and I haven't noticed. But yeah, let me know what they are, guys. Because I haven't got that on my 360. I want it. Because I want everything. So I'll just check in to see if I missed anybody. if you could all vote on the poll, please, if anybody's still listening now, please vote on my poll. Alright, I would do a new poll for what character next, because I didn't do a poll, I just said I just give a list. So what I would do is I'll do a poll for that, because I want to know what character to do next, something I haven't done before. Alright, so it has to be something I haven't done before. Okay, well, if you could send me a few. There's over 30 chaos weapons. I mean, it depends what you mean by chaos. Do you mean one that does 3? Or do you mean... Because I may have other weapons that have got a chaos type thing on it, but I haven't known it was called chaos. Some weaker than others. Okay. Well, if you could let me know some of the best ones or whatever it goes, that'd be great. Thank you. That'd be really nice. So yeah, I'll do a poll for what character to do. I've done a poll for what game to play, but please give me your suggestions. And the more I get, the better idea I'll have of what people want. There are a lot of different weapons, really. What, without like whipping in some mods or anything? Because I may have more than one. I don't know. I'll have a look at some point. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I won't hang around anymore. If there's any dull, boring bits, I'll cut it out. But generally, I like to just keep it like it is, unless it's really dull, and then I'll definitely chop it out. All right. So because we're very close to the end of this. This is online info. Oh, I'll tell you what, he's there. That guy. So, I'll tell you what, because look, we could go here, look, next time. Because we haven't been there, so if we go there, that will remind me to go there. So we'll do this next week. So I'm trying to get to the end of this character, because I've done like most of the stuff in the game, apart from the things I didn't want to do, like I didn't want to do Dark Brotherhood, so we killed all of them. So we could do that one, and then we could do that one, because we'll probably kill him in about 3 or 4 hits, and then we'll go and find Leifnir. So we'll do that next time. Alright, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. And from Lady Eowyn, we're actually playing on our own too. So we're playing on our own. We did have a follower for over half of the game. Thank you very much, Rogue. That's very kind of you. Thank you for. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'm an old guy. I kind of struggle sometimes. You know, I don't think things out. So you know, the old brain's starting to go. I'm well past me sell-by date. But if you get some enjoyment out of it or fun, then yeah, that's very kind of people could watch. So that's Eowyn. I'll tell you what. I'll show her lovely hair. You don't have to if you don't want to. But yeah, with every character I do, I will have a different armor and a different house. So that's another thing I'm trying to do. Yeah, every Tuesdays and Saturdays is Skyrim. Alright, and I'm doing a necromancer at the moment, who's just early in the game. Only we're at part 4, so we're taking it a little bit easy because necromancers need some help. And then we're doing Eowyn, which will be finishing pretty soon, within a week or 2. So we're looking to start that next character. And then on a Thursday, we've got a choice. I've done a poll. I might put Dragon Age Inquisition on there, because that's a good game with lots of different builds. But I couldn't fit it on. I may replace the Moria one with Dragon Age Inquisition, because that's a very good game. I wouldn't say it's as good as Skyrim, but it's a game which gives you many different types of builds, and you can, you know, play whatever build you want. It does have followers, but you don't have to have them. But it is available at least one, because it's a difficult game. It can be a little bit difficult. So I'll put that on the... I don't want to do a new poll because I'm trying to get the old poll out of the way. But so I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, and please vote on the poll, please. Tell me the poll for. next game, and tell me for which character you would like, or a suggestion of your own. Thank you very much. Bye everybody, and yeah, I'd like to thank you all for coming in. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you all next time. I'll see you on Tuesday with Necra, our Necromancer. Bye for now. What a fun day. Yeah, it certainly was, wasn't it? Yeah. Good old Eowyn. I will slay thee. Alright, I'll be with you in a minute, Faramir. Alright.